Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. I apologize. Traffic is hell. But when your GM is stuck in traffic, there's only so much you can do. Hi, everyone. I am your friendly neighborhood Prax. Welcome to the channel, and tonight is our first session with all of my wonderful players that you see on the screen for our Greyhawk campaign for Become One. Shall be one. I should be more specific, but in no particular order, we're going to introduce everybody and let them say who they're playing. Although, if you watched any of the solo sessions, which will be live on YouTube at the end of tomorrow, if you've missed out on any of those, you might know them. But instead, let's go around and we'll start directly to my right on this overlay with Chris. Hey, Chris, how you doing? How's life going for you? Punchy Paladin is correct. You were very punchy and very paladin-y. It's fine. And then we have next to Gunnar, the more well, I don't know, interesting is the right word. His more something. That is a great change. Hi, Lindy. Thank you for that. Okay, of course they
No.
can't. Of course they can't. Hi, everyone. I would like to point out that the hotkey worked when it shouldn't have. Hi, we're going to start that over. Chris, go. Hi, thank you for being here.
Round two. Hey, everyone. My name's Chris Geary. I am excited to be here for the shenanigans of Greyhawk. I am playing Gunnar Elfjarl, who is the punchy paladin from the introductions, and the older brother to Yrsa, who you did not hear the introduction of, but will hear next.
Yes, indeed. Right next.
Hey.
Next. Hey, Lynn.
It me, Laflove Lindy. I am playing Yrsa Elfjarl, the barbarian, elf barbarian, who should totally be left unsupervised more often, because she only makes good decisions, and has never gotten into trouble a day in her life.
Indeed.
And definitely had an unsupervised day all day earlier today. So it was great. Good times.
Yep. And then directly underneath Lindy on the overlay is the wonderfully fabulous Lynn. Welcome back. How are you doing?
Good. Happy to actually get everybody together and play. Everyone, I'm Lynn, she, they, and tonight I am playing Ven, they, them, knowledge cleric.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful knowledge cleric. It's a good thing to have a cleric. I would just like to say that it's always a good thing to have a cleric. And then last but certainly never least at this table, hey PB, how are you? How's life going for you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm excited to be here to be playing with my friends tonight. In particular, I'll be playing Civ Iron Fury, dwarf with an affinity to throwing some hammers.
Yeah, there's a lot that Civ is doing at the moment. And it is indeed okay, good. I was like, suddenly looked up and saw that Hawkeye was saying that they were still muted. I was like, no, wait, nope, it was just Hawkeye. Okay. So, hi everyone. Welcome back. It is a Sunday night, and we are here to dive into the grand world of Greyhawk. And two of my favorite things in Greyhawk: the Bandit Kingdoms and the possibility of murder. And with that possibility of murder, we get the joy of asking this very important question. We left off, well, let me rephrase that. We ended 3 sessions with a very important question. It is a vitally important question. It is a question that we all need to know the answer to. Part number 1 of that question is, who is this tied up orc that Civ is pulling into the way station tavern room? Hogtied, I believe, is what Civ had told me. While there is, in the evening, while people are enjoying their final, their evening repast, their, wind down cocktail, the minstrel is playing pretty good music, actually. But the second question, and apparently much more important according to Civ, is how do you get hot sauce out of fur?
I'm very concerned about it. Please tell
is-
me someone has some detergent here. Spot remover?
I would like to point out that if somebody has the most important of all cantrips, it's an easy fix. But does anybody have the most important of all cantrips?
I don't cast spells.
No. Nope. However, Miss Anna, who is the matron who runs the Grey Nail Way Station, a human of indeterminate years, could be anywhere from 50 to 70, steel gray hair tied back into a bun at the nape of her neck with intricate braids. If she probably let her hair down, it'd be probably well past her knees at this point. Takes one look at you. The individual that you're hauling into her bar snaps her fingers, and a couple of her nieces, daughters-in-law, you're not 100% sure, but they all answer to her, kind of converge on you to take the cloak and anything that's covered in hot sauce from you, kind of look at it, look at you, and go, "You saw Olgar. We'll fix this." And took it away. To repair, because of course, who best know how to get anything out of any form of garment? The waitstaff at any form of dining establishment. And Miss Anna has made her way from around the bar towards you, and is raising a eyebrow of quasi-judgment at this point, and is asking the vitally important question of, did you bring drama to her bar, and how much is this going to cost to fix?
Well, first of all, the fight took place outside and he's knocked out. So, the drama is asleep right now. It's a little, taking a little nap. Really, I came in here with my number 1 concern, which was the Saints. It just so happens that I had to bring this guy with me. It's kind of like a backpack,
Mm-hmm.
I can't exactly leave it outside, otherwise someone might steal it.
Yeah.
As she walks up, as I'm like very much like, thank you so much, like taking off the stuff and giving it to the staff. I look over and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, now that the important stuff is dealt with, would you happen to recognize this fellow? As I look down at my torso and I'm like, oh right, he stabbed me earlier. It'll be fine.
You would notice that Ursa is in this bar.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood, bruises, scratches, cuts, stab wounds. Ursa looks like she had a big fight. Ursa might have 13 hit points.
Who in this party doesn't have blood on them at this moment? Who doesn't have blood?
Not I.
Yeah, some people behave themselves on.
Oh, I don't behave myself. I just clean up fast.
Mm.
They
Look,
I
this
was
was 10 minutes
eating.
ago.
I was having a nice meal and someone came up and tried to strangled me. I didn't die.
Oh.
Thank you so much for asking. And then I was just walking back here to just have a nice little nap. And what happens? This guy comes up and tries to stab me. And he does. And then continues to try to stab me.
Oh my gosh,
But I
that's
stop
so
him.
close to what happened to me. I had 2 or so dinners here and then went for like an evening stroll, and then Touche tried to strangle me. I mean, I wasn't not into it. And then but then another one joined in and that was still okay. But then there was a 4th one and they dragged me to an alleyway. And he has shiny axe. So look, it's mine now. And I like pulled this sparkly,
glad-
oily axe.
Oh, I'm glad. We're glad that you're okay. Both of you.
The
What
other
happened?
4 orcs,
Yes. Yeah. What happened to the
they
other?
didn't make it. I tried kind of to not kill them to get information, but you did such a good job in not killing yours.
I do my best. I'm doing my best.
It's really hard. I mean, it's a pretty passionate fight.
That's one way to put it, I'm sure. As I'm looking at him, I'm like, is that all your blood or?
Oh, this? No, it's a calf maybe? There was 4 orcs in me. You know, it was a lot of fluids were exchanged.
I look over at Ben like,
Are you still having this
Are-
conversation on the floor of the tavern, by the
Yes,
way? Just out of
yes,
curiosity?
yes,
Absolutely.
yes,
We're, like,
absolutely,
around
yeah.
this orc.
Yeah.
There
Um,
is this moment of slight, like a brief second of a chord that's misplucked when Yrsa says it's half her blood and half someone else's, and then just the music keeps going, right? Like, but a bunch
I mean, I
of
can't give you a percentage breakdown. Math is not my strong suit.
Well, I mean, it looks like some of it was yours, and I'll
If it's
I'll take care.
near like a point of impalation, I think that's a word, where I got stabbed, then it's mine. If it's you know, not where I was slashed or stabbed, then it's theirs.
Well, you're certainly standing, but let us and we'll give you a 2nd level cure wounds just to
Okay.
We seem to have interrupted the ambiance of this place. Maybe we should take this in someplace more private.
I'm always down to taking things someplace more private.
That's why
You
you're in
mean I
most
sh-
of these
I-
situations.
you mean I shouldn't go around and ask people if they recognize him?
Oh, does he have a grumsh tattoo? Because the 4 that attacked me did. We can look. We can do a strip search up in like our room. It's fine. Let's go. And I'll just pick up like your orc backpack because, you know, it's on the way.
So as you go to carry them out, there's one of the younger barmaids has come up to you with like a bowl, a basin of water, a couple towels, and a couple pitchers, one of dark ale and one of cider. Like, is this
nice.
how much alcohol do you really need in this level of moment? And like is
All of it.
offering
Yes, thank you.
to both you and Civ in
I'll take the ale.
Yeah, I'll take the lighter of the 2. I'm still feeling buzzed from earlier. So I take the other one.
Ooh, thank you. I'll put those hit points on me.
that
Buzz
didn't roll
high.
right.
I'm feeling a little high.
That didn't
That
roll
is
right.
because it rolls the 2nd on the lower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just have
Oh,
to add
you
them
have to do
together.
the math
It's
yourself.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was looking at it for a second.
Now I have 27 hit points. That's much better.
Let's go. Win is a win.
You do have a set of rooms upstairs. You're not in like the dormitory, and they're on like one of the little short halls off the main balcony that overlooks the the main tavern. And one of the slightly older women is going to kind of subtly, but not so subtly, be like, let me help you with their laundry. And be like, you're in a way station in the Bandit Kingdoms. Blood and murder is not the thing. It's just, this is more, it's in the, you guys are currently in the way of traffic.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine.
Gunnar will go at the bar, drop off a couple gold coins for drinks on the house. And then help escort his sister and the others upstairs. As he does, as he kind of like puts a hand on the middle of her back to help push her along, I'll do lay on hands for 15 points.
Okay. Thank you. And the whole time she's like, see, it wasn't me. I didn't start it. They attacked Sif too. Well, I didn't start anything of this nature today.
Vindication, immediate vindication.
And I'm glad that you're okay.
Oh yeah, I'm great. It's a pretty good time.
And
it's exactly what I needed after like a double dinner.
I offer the pitcher to Ben to see if they would like some drink.
Oh, yeah, we would like some. Think about small cup. See how long this goes. Maybe if it goes longer, maybe more.
I'm gonna upgrade to a more of a mug, and now I'll fill that up, and then I will give it to you. As we make our way down to someone's room. Any volunteers?
It can be my room. If it's gonna get messy, it might as well be my room.
More blood. More blood.
Which I haven't done anything in my room today either. It's been very vacant.
That's very suspicious sounding.
What do you mean? It's very I thought it was nonchalant. And
I don't know.
You
just may be the reason why we all get separate rooms now. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I didn't have a problem with it.
I think that is the problem.
Oh.
As we head to your room.
And the cogs try to turn. I will let everyone know in advance. I have 9 intelligence, so it's thinking is not my strong point.
A little below average, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I figure it's all those blunt force trauma concussions at a young age.
Oh, yeah, probably.
That still continue to this day.
That still continue, yeah. My ant's never going up. If anything,
today,
goes down.
Yeah, today in fact was today.
Today, in fact, it's what threw it down to 9, actually.
Yeah.
If you were wondering, it was a 10.
So you have a small collection of rooms. There, like if you go upstairs, there's a small overlook into the main tavern hall. But there is a number of branching hallways. Some of them short, but a couple, one or two that lead to the dormitories that are just kind of open, lesser options for people who don't want to spend a lot of money paying on, but there you all have this one hallway, and there are only 4 rooms on this hallway, so you have the suite of rooms, I should say. All of them are the same, basic utilitarian, a bed with actual wooden slats and a mattress that's wool and cotton batting stuffed, a footlocker at the edge of the bed that has a key, and the door has a key, so you've been given 2 keys to each room for the door and for the footlocker. And you have a standing wardrobe that doesn't have a lock, but if you want to hang, like a clothes press, if you want to hang anything, and a small open nightstand, basically, and a chair in each room. All of your rooms look out over the back courtyard, where most of the carriages and horses are stabled at this way station. This is the last port of call off the river, right before you make those final 4 or 5 hour journey, depending on how much time or effort, if you have horses or anything, you wish to spend to get into Rookroost. It is a very serviceable. Nothing here is extremely high end, but everything here is made to last and is durable and is designed to not have to be replaced every year. They are used to blood stains, so again, basin of hot water, various cloths to help clean yourself up, in that subtle way of please don't use the bed sheets. You know, it's harder to get blood out of those.
Which is why I haven't been in my room all day.
But you are now perfectly alone, and you can hear the music from the tavern below picking back up, but it's subtle with the door closed. And you have
so
an
the first
unconscious orc, I guess.
First thing I'll do is I'll place down the pitcher, and I'll grab the water basin, and as I'll start talking and say like, so I was walking. It was really rude. I actually met this really nice person who gave me some fantastic food, and oh my god, the sauce! And then this guy broke
Was it the stand with the meat skewers? Because that was delicious. Oh my gosh,
so good! And
I
as
got
I'm
two of each
walking
flavor.
towards you, I don't even know. I kind of went into like a fugue state actually eating there. As I'm saying, so I'll like grab the pitcher with one hand and hand you the basin with the other, to clean yourself off with. And I will sit down like cross-legged right next to this orc, and I'll just be like, yeah. And then this guy came up behind me and started attacking me, and like I'm not even wearing armor. Like who does that? And then he broke one of the jars of sauce I had just bought for us, and I'm devastated.
Wow.
And that was my day.
Sorry, he sells the sauce by the jar.
Yeah, you have to ask for it. But they sell it.
Okay, now I know. I didn't think to ask. I just thought to eat. So
We can put it in the bag if we pick up more.
okay.
Well,
All right.
so
You were attacked, and you were attacked. Similar way behind Garrot.
Yeah, they used this garrote. I pull it out from like a pocket.
Certainly
This
is.
is my blood on it.
I think this is the second guy. I tried to find the strangle bit on this guy. He didn't have it. The guy who strangled me right as I was like gonna eat, or as I was
Rude.
eating. So he just kind of ran away when I hit him a little hard, and then I just went back to eating. I don't know.
Well.
I'm not gonna chase him in the middle of the fucking food court. No, I'm
No.
gonna eat. Thank you very
they,
much.
They brought me into an alleyway, but their hearts weren't in it. Like they had these like weird looks. They just like it's like they didn't want to be fighting me.
Were you saying things then that made them?
What do you mean? What was I?
You
I
think
mean,
yes. It's not. It's also it's saying thing. It's also the amount of excitement that you get when you're attacked.
Well, if they're going to attack me, they might as well, like I told one of them to stab me harder because he didn't do a very good stab, and then he just really was his heart. I don't know. I don't think he was committed to begin with.
That's the problem of hired thugs nowadays. They're really only in it for the money, not for the stabbing.
Curious that you two were attacked. Well built
Yeah.
individuals.
we are.
Not necessarily easy marks.
I thought they
and
were
they only
flirting at
sent
first.
one guy after me. They sent 4 after you?
Yeah, it was a 5-some. I remember to add myself this time.
You counted on your fingers, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was hard to do that in the moment
Fair enough.
because I was holding my axe. But yes, no. At first I thought, because it was just 2, and I was like, I can handle 2. And I thought they were flirting because they went for choking first. And then not. And then the one came out with a spiky shield, and then one came out with a really big axe. And then I was like, oh, they're here to fight, which was also exciting. And then I got really excited, and then they got weird. And I don't know, just
Well, definitely the same group then, because my guy also had a spiky shield.
oh, does he have a tattoo of Grumsh? Because the 4 that attacked me had they're not alive anymore. Tattoos of Grumsh.
Well, I'm a little hazy of mine at the moment.
let's look him up.
So I didn't see
Hold on.
much. So
Yeah.
let's
Let's look at him, and I'll look for the same spot where the ones that attacked me had their tattoo.
So that was always on the right pectoral. Sorry,
Mhm.
right pectoral. There is the eye of Grumsh.
It's there.
Tattooed, and you can see also that his is not blackened.
Oh, mine were like blackened, like like good seasoned chicken.
You all had a lot of excitement. I only got, Phantom Undead and time to speak with my god.
Oh,
You had Phantom Undead.
excellent.
you spoke to a god? Oh, he didn't like us.
Cord wanted to talk to me about the importance of destroying evil.
Well, that's kind of weird of him, but I guess. Congrats.
I watched an arm
Um,
wrestling competition and got to know some of the locals.
Did some wrestling of your own?
I mean, more like woodworking. Went to a woodworking shop because I'm proficient in wood carver's tools.
Oh, speaking of which, you should see this beautiful spoon I got for your son, and pull it out, and it's this very well worked wooden walnut spoon with a dark walnut spoon with a symbol of cord on it.
He's
Quite
gonna
nice.
love it.
Well, every time I go somewhere, I always try to find something for him. I'll go ahead and put it back in the bag of holding. So, what do we do with him?
I was assuming one of y'all was gonna ask questions.
Yeah, it's just a matter of the questions are
Oh, okay.
frightening,
Shall we
bleeding,
persuade him?
that sort of
you?
thing.
Why did you try to kill us? Who sent you? The basics.
So we need to wake him up then.
Why is choking your first move?
No, I mean, to wake him up once we figure out
It's
what
rather
we're
strong
doing.
oath.
I mean, he's been out for a little bit. I'm sure he'll wake up eventually.
Maybe not. He's currently failing rolls.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well,
Oh, then maybe we should Actually, he's looking a little worse for wear. Hold on. Looks
Hold
at
on.
face.
You see a little
We'll get
dribble of
closer.
blood coming out of one of his ears.
Oh, nice!
Oh,
you
you
got an
poke
ear
him in the chest.
bleed.
oh, you must have hit him pretty hard.
Well, he did break my sauce. Didn't leave fuzzy feelings.
All right.
Mine
we
didn't
will-
leave fuzzy feelings either. Well, not many.
Well, we better wake him up. And I'll just give just give cure wounds.
A single cure wounds. I'm assuming
Mhm.
level 1.
Level 1.
That's more than enough to
Like
get him
if
back to consciousness.
enough so that if things go south and Ursa punches him, it won't kill him.
Hopefully. Depending on what Ursa
And
punches
there's
him
the
with.
chance. The chance.
Why
I have
would I
options.
punch him?
Well, we have options if things go south.
He's the one tied up.
He will come aware and just kind of glancing around, but he doesn't say anything. He just kind of does a quick scan of the space, and it's pretty obvious to each of you that he has a lot of control, right? Like he's not panicking being tied up, but at the same time he's definitely what's the word I'm thinking? It's like he's clocked all of you and isn't saying anything.
welcome back to the land of the living. You're fortunate.
Do you mind telling us your name, rank, and how much you value your life?
Out of curiosity, what language are you all using?
Common.
Common starter.
He doesn't say anything, but you can see recognition of what you are saying. Just kind of doesn't quite glare at you all, but kind of takes this as a day at work kind of thing.
Mm.
As Gunnar and Venner are talking to the orc, like I pull back to Venner and I'm like, "What's a grunch? What is this eye of grunch, Ursa?"
Oh, it's the eye. Shockingly, I rolled really well on my religion check. It's the main orc deity guy. I mean, there's like a whole pantheon, but he's kind of the head honcho. Big deal for orcs.
Is that like a common thing that everyone has one of those, or?
I mean, I was with an orc earlier today, and I got a pretty good look at him, and he didn't have one of those.
Okay. Woodworking, of course. I got
We,
her.
we might be dealing with a religious order of some sort.
I pop in. I'll be like, "Hi, hello. I'm the one you attacked. Hi, it's good to see you in the light, I guess."
I'm just in the background sharpening the axe I got from the other guy. Just cleaning it off and drinking my beer.
It's like, first of all, rude. If you're the guy who also strangled me in the middle of eating my kebab, rude. At least let me finish it. Decorum, come on, guys. Second of all, hey, what's up? I haven't messed with any religious orca gods lately. Why? What's the deal here?
You can try rolling either intimidation or persuasion.
Oh, sure.
Right now he's not responsive. He doesn't care.
A 7? Why's my picture broken?
Yeah, he just kind of slightly raises an eyebrow. It is not as impressive as Olgar's earlier. Those eyebrows were very impressive. His are not. He is a much more simple. He is like close to 8 feet tall, so this dwarf dragging this 8 feet tall hogtied orc into this space is very memorable in everybody's mind. And he has a long kind of rat tail braid in the back that kind of started as a fishtail mohawk and then into a rat tail that kind of goes to his shoulder blades. But he just kind of raises an eyebrow at you and doesn't really say anything and judges you. You can feel, without even a roll, you can feel the judgment.
He could also feel the judgment. I want the one hogtied in the middle of a hotel around 4 people ready to murder him. I'm like, I'm judging you for hurting someone while they're eating. Come on.
As much as we respect someone who takes their devotion seriously, we would like answers why you have attacked our friends. We gave you this opportunity to repent and maybe take a different road in your life. Or we could do other ways.
You can roll persuasion or intimidation. Your choice on that one.
That last little bit wasn't verbal. That was mental.
Ooh, very nice.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll that intimidation if you want. Then that's definitely intimidation, by the way.
Mm-hmm. 12. They are not incredibly like large, probably like 5 foot, very skinny. Looks fairly young, so it's like having a teenager try and like intimidate you, basically.
Yeah.
Except for that last bit.
He kind of shifts. He's still tied up, but he shifts his shoulders enough that he's almost sitting up, and he's probably slightly taller sitting up than Civ is standing.
Mhm.
Just
If he's 8
proportionality.
feet, yeah, probably also maybe Ben.
Yeah. And he kind of raises an eyebrow at the two of you and spits, not on you and not at your feet, but just kind of like off to the side. Half of it's blood coming out of his mouth, like a chipped tooth, but he's definitely kind of like
I'll
not caring.
sidle up next to him and pat him on the head.
Mm-hmm.
How cute. They're the scary ones. Why don't you talk to me? And I'll lift his chin to look up at me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because you are slightly taller than the average wood elf.
Well, just a little.
Feel free to roll that whatever you want.
Persuasion. I'm trying to be nice. I want his attention, though.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Yeah, he kind of like tries to move his head out of your grip, but it doesn't quite work, and he's kind of fixated on you at this moment. And he goes, good cop. And kind of eyes the other two, bad cop.
You know what? This one seems like it's going to take a little while, so well, we have limited time here, and who knows how many of his friends are out there, so why not cut to the chase? We are going to use read thoughts, so it's going to basically be I use my channel divinity, and they have to make a wisdom save.
Okay. A wisdom save. Thanks. A wisdom save. Hold on. That's not going to end well. I would like to point this out. This is not going to end well, everybody. It's a 14?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. What would you like?
Okay. Yes, you can. What are the surface thoughts that are happening right now at this moment?
Well, on one hand, he's slightly aroused, impressed by Gunnar.
Mm-hmm.
In that kind of background. One of those, like fleeting, intrusive thoughts, doesn't really acknowledge it. And you can hear his surface thoughts is he's reciting a mantra. Do you speak Orc?
Yes.
Okay. So if you speak Orc, he's reciting a mantra to Grumsh.
Mm-hmm.
To protect him in this moment. But there's also a sense of like he's fully expecting to die, so he's preparing himself for that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are his surface thoughts at the moment.
Okay.
Van, do you happen to know what is worse than death for such a man?
Failure. Dishonor. Weakness. But we can bypass that.
I was just thinking, since he didn't harm me directly, I don't need to harm him directly, but an eye for an eye would constitute I could harm someone he cares about.
Oh, we don't think that's necessary for you. That's bloody work. And they will look at the orcs. I just meet them.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes will widen. and they will suddenly glow pale amber. You will tell us and our friends what you know when we ask. And I cast, it's part of that whole thing. I cast suggestion and they automatically fail.
Ooh, love it.
Good cop, bad cop, good divine. Can't get past that.
So it's suggestion or command?
Suggestion.
Okay, so you have to answer. He has to do things that won't harm him. Okay. Yep. But you need to ask him a question, right? That was the suggestion, or so you can kind of see the glaze overtake his eyes as the suggestion falls into place. You know the spell is taken. But you need to ask him a question before he can answer you.
Why did you attack our friend?
You have the cash.
Who sent you?
The priest.
Does this priest have a name, location?
Yes, hold on. I have it. Shirazad. In Garrick Enkadal. Enkdal.
How many did they send?
12.
How many do they have?
Legions. Then you know that Garrick Enkdal is the capital city of the orc horde in the Griff Mountains. It has a population. I mean, well, to know the population, you might have to roll for it. But it's a massive city. It is not a small town. This is a city.
I don't think necessary specifics are going to help us, so I will decline the rule at that point, but just knowing that... Oh, that's not good. Major Orc City. Lots of resources. And they want the gold. Oh, anyone else have any questions?
No, I mean it's not like they'll get the gold, so I'm not worried.
How do they know we have the gold? Who told them? I look at Ven as to ask them because
you can
they're
ask
like
them.
bad copper. Yeah, but like you're kind of like in your zone right now.
I'm not. I'm God. I'm
vibe.
God at this point, so you know what they can.
Yeah. How do you know we have the gold? Who told you?
Shirazad.
We have gold?
He just says that Shirazad told him, and gave a description of barbarians from the kingdom of Sknai. Have gold.
Me.
To bring back home.
I'm a barbarian from the kingdom
What happens
of
if you
Sknai.
don't bring it home?
there's a pause. It's not even like not an answer. It's this concept of not bringing it home is not conceived of, right? Like,
No.
it's the either complete the task or die doing so.
Mm.
Well, there is no third option.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, do you have any gold? Or like money? Something to compensate me for breaking my sauce? That costs good money, you know?
No.
Damn it. You know how much your shield costs? Do you think I could sell that? Get some money?
I think Van's gonna look kind of like kind of faux disappointedly at it's like, oh, the blessing of Farlagan for sauce money.
I mean, you said ask a question. That's my question. You know, my priorities.
Good priorities.
You haven't tasted the sauce yet, Ven. That's the issue here.
So good.
Well, tomorrow we'll take you over. I know the guy.
That would be nice. Anyone else have any questions for this soul here?
I just have a generic question. We have gold?
Yeah,
You didn't give it to me, right? Like, if we had it, I'm not the one
No,
responsible.
no,
Oh, good.
no,
Okay.
We have it. We have the
Okay. Whew. That makes me feel a lot better.
It's very important that we have the exact number of gold.
We do have gold. Okay. Just not me.
The whole
It's-
the whole shtick. It's why we're here, and it's fine.
It's technically
You know,
not
I'm
our
just
gold.
here for the journey. You know.
I have an honest question. How many times have you said that to Yrsa during like the month-long trip overland to get here?
Maybe like once, twice a day, probably.
So where are we going?
Oh no.
For a cruise. Why? We have a package to deliver.
Oh, I love a
Oh.
good package. Let's go.
Where's our camp?
Yes.
What camp?
How many
Where-
of you were there to come get our gold that we
12.
totally have? 12. Oh, man.
All right. I think I already answered question.
Think we're missing a couple.
Oh,
At least half.
we're missing a
Half?
couple of couples.
Okay. Not gonna think about it.
You guys haven't set up somewhere to sleep?
Why? We come for you, we find you, we take your gold, we leave.
Simple plan.
Mm.
Missing a couple of steps. But you
Is
know
it-
it's simple. Well, yeah, they don't they just thought they'd kill us, and that was a misstep in their thoughts.
I
Mm.
mean, well, you know what? At least they had the forethought of attacking us separately rather than coming in all at once, you know. While you're eating. It's not exactly honorable, but it's effective.
Yeah, why only two of us? Why didn't you attack the other two?
We're told the fighters had money.
Oof. Well, you know,
That's not good
it's-
intel.
yeah, that was bad. That was bad info from Shahrazad. Yeah. Well, that's fine.
So
I mean,
we
not for
have,
your other friends, but it's fine.
so we have at least one party of orcs that's like on us, and possibly the chance of others along
Well, there's
the way.
only like half more
Well, for
of a number.
The
for
first
that
wave.
specific, for this specific way, but who knows on the way?
That's true.
They're
Do
just gonna
all of
keep
you
coming.
like the choking? I just need to know for reasons.
It's effective.
I mean, I could give you pointers.
Then are you still in their thoughts?
Yeah, it lasts for like a minute. Yeah, yeah.
Cool. So now you
no.
get the she made it weird.
We all know. Yeah, I know. I didn't have to necessarily read his
You
thoughts and know
know.
where this is.
I think everybody's thoughts except for hers were that.
Absolutely. Yes. 100%.
Well,
He has to answer our questions. We can't stop him from not thinking it's weird.
Exactly. Like he answered, he still thinks
Is
it's
it
weird.
true? He had to answer truthfully, and that was his true feelings on it. Weird.
well, anyone else got a question for this guy?
I think we maybe have all the relevant info that we have that I can think of. But
Okay.
I'll
I'll feel
drop
weird
it,
killing
yeah.
him tied up like this, so I'll take him out back, and finish him off.
Oh, cool. Okay. It's not
I'll,
hard. You can definitely do so.
I drag him off, and I untie him, and I'll like give him a shield, and I'm like, all right, here we go. Let's see, can you escape?
This is my favorite game.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You can finish him off. He's not hard to kill.
No,
in this moment.
no, but I'd feel weird. Just like slitting his throat. That's not. I have hammers first of all, so it'd already be difficult.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not. You can. It's gonna take a couple minutes, but you can definitely finish him off before you retire for the evening.
I
If
wanna help.
that is your thing.
Yeah.
Yes. With Ursa's help, it'll be even faster.
Mm-hmm. We're in my room. I have to help.
no, I took him outside so it wouldn't get bloody.
Oh. I
He
mean,
said,
I will.
well, it would still bloody outside, but not like inside. You know,
That's fine.
that costs extra money. For
That's true,
cleaning.
and I don't have all the money, so I only have lunch money.
For a good reason.
We give you your.
Yeah, with allowance. And you already used it up. Oh, that was working earlier.
Yeah, that was free.
It was free.
It's like, well, now we know we have some orcs coming after us, specifically of that
Less than 12.
sect. For now,
Which
at
is-
least.
For now.
More
Okay.
than 4.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to stay here at least another day or two to get
Maybe
my
less.
armor finished.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can. You have a day.
A day.
Yeah, because you have an appointment in the city at 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. And I got a guy working on my armor, so I gotta stay here for at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least we all know now, and it would be maybe take caution, maybe not go out by ourselves at this point. Unless you
I'm
want
a
to have a
little
fight.
offended.
What?
They didn't think of me as a fighter, so none of them attacked me.
Well, that is to their folly at this point.
I mean, you look really clean for a fighter.
No, it's true. But earlier I was wearing my plate mail and everything.
It's okay. Next time, I'm sure next time they'll go after you. First one.
You can
First
have
one
some of
us.
mine next time. I'll share.
Okay.
Your buddy system.
I appreciate the kindness.
Well, we for once are glad that we weren't attacked because we needed new boots.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, after I got done talking to my god, I got this fancy belt buckle that's also a holy symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
that's
a nice
quite
belt
grand.
buckle.
It's good.
I've seen a lot of belt
Work.
buckles.
One day we'll have
Well-
being an object to commemorate the communing with your god.
Yeah.
Well, I guess go to bed. Wake up in the morning, see what we can get up to during the day before we have to go meet with some people.
Agreed.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to your dealings over here, Ursa. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, I think I will also go to bed and not sneak out.
Does
Or you do
anybody
at least
else
take someone
need
with
more
you.
Healing?
I'll be
Does
fine.
anybody
I'm
need
sleep
more
it off.
healing?
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
sleep it off. It'll be fine.
Well, we are gonna go down and have a little more of the what the tavern has to offer. So
Oh,
it's gonna
yes,
be a little
that
while.
and then bed.
So we're going to say that you enjoy a pleasant evening, relaxing amongst the crowd at the tavern, enjoying the, drinks that were on offer in the service of the Miss Anna and her various family members who, provide a fine service.
Yursa probably tries to flirt, but also looks pretty beat up, so probably doesn't get anywhere before just going to bed after a couple drinks.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. It's like, hey, how you doing? No.
Matter turn off.
You were the one that came in covered in blood. It's like no.
I know. They're like, nah, we're good.
It's like you probably also see like the new people but their friends just like no, don't.
Just
That one's trouble.
don't.
Indeed. And so you can make yourselves rest with a full, long rest. Recovering
yeah.
all of your hit points,
Hey,
any spell
raging hit
slots you may have,
points.
anything you may have used.
Go.
Excellent.
If you did you did either Gunnar or Yrsa attempt to attune to the items that you have received?
Yursa absolutely did.
Cool. Let's start with Gunnar. I need a religion check from Gunnar.
9.
Oh,
9. So right now, the belt buckle is attuned. You have a number of uses equal to your charisma modifier. That replenish each day at noon, or not at noon, at dawn. And as a bonus action, you can activate it to add 1d4 to each of your attacks for damage and of radiant damage.
Nice.
Specifically. Anything else about it? It's tied to your god, and it's a fine holy symbol. Anything else about it you don't really know at the moment. It
Excellent.
seems perfectly fine and really kind of cool. Ursa, you
Hi.
have attuned to this axe
shiny.
with a shaft that is made of bone of
bone.
some
It's a
sort.
bone shaft. Axe.
It's
Great
a
axe.
bone shaft, great
A
axe.
huge.
It's
bone
bigger
shaft,
than
great
your
axe.
head.
It's great.
It is a double-bladed war axe.
Hell yeah.
The bone is reinforced with metal, and you can see like this oil slick sheen on this darkened metal as you look at it. As you know, it is a +2 weapon.
Sweet.
And as you are tuned to it, could you please roll me... Where is it? Arcana.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
This is my
Oh,
strong
no.
suit right here. 6.
With an attunement, you are bonded to the weapon, and as you know from previous, is you are bonded to the weapon, you can... Anyone who attempts to take it from you will, without your permission, has to make a wisdom saving throw or take fire damage. They have to succeed on a DC 16 wisdom save, which was obviously really impressive when you rolled really high on that wisdom
It really
save.
was.
Uh,
Shockingly high.
But if you hand it to someone, it doesn't do any damage. So right now you have a +2 great axe.
I've named it.
We all wish to know what the name of your new friend is.
You'll find out when I whip it out next
That's
time.
fair. That's fair. So the morning has come. You are recovered. You are fine. Can I get a religion check from Ven?
All right. Religion, where are you? There you are. 22.
Something calls to you on the wind. There's a movement, a draw. You feel your god's attention pulling you towards the city of Rookroost. Something is there that you need. And something that you know you will recognize when you see it. Right?
Well, it's auspicious that we're heading there anyways. Another reason to head there, so we will keep that in mind. And it's probably also good that we all have like I imagine like individual rooms, because I think Ven keeps like old person hour where she wakes up at like 4 a.m. to like the prayer start at like 4 a.m. and lasts for about an hour. It's a little disruptive.
Yep.
I am standing outside of Civ's door for whenever they wake up.
Absolutely. I'm already awake. Early riser.
Just open the door and I'm there.
So like
like, "Hi."
you'll hear like rustling behind the door as if I'm removing something from the other side. And then like I jiggle open the door and I'm like, "Whoa, hey
Hi.
there. Hey.
Hi.
Good morning.
Yep.
Ursa, what's up?" What's
You
up?
said you knew about how to get sauce.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if they're open. I could ask. I mean, I guess we could go. It's
I mean,
early.
I can go after breakfast. Yeah, I don't know their hours. You usually pay attention to that kind of thing more than me.
Yeah. Well, they definitely seem busy in the evening, but we could check after breakfast. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
we could ask Niklaus about it. Absolutely. Olgar, whatever his name was. What do you guys call him?
Niklaus is the name he gave you, but other people call him Olgar.
Yeah, Olgar. Olgar. Yeah,
I
Olgar.
don't remember his name. I just remember his food.
Almost like somebody may have given you a common name versus a local name.
I do remember the hesitation before saying something. Yeah, absolutely. We'll go. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
But first, we should go and get some
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah, in case we get attacked, we don't want to get attacked on an empty stomach.
Exactly. You know, I gotta stay big and strong. What's your kid's name?
Leaf.
What did you? Leaf? Like
Leaf.
on a tree?
Like Erickson, like Viking names.
Leaf. So we're walking off. I'll close the door behind me. And this time with like actual things on me. I left yesterday, with like nothing except the armor on my back, essentially, and money to pay for the armor. This time I'm actually kitted out. Like I'm gonna get attacked out in the field. Still no armor though. Or a cloak actually. So I guess I'm wearing like a shirt. But as we're walking out, I'm just like, oh yeah, so Gunnar got something for Leaf. Did you pick something up from as we?
I was just gonna let Gunnar handle that.
Are you sure?
Not anymore.
It's like, people usually like it when you bring them something back from after a trip,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but we still have so much trip to go.
Yeah, but like it's a stop when you tell Leaf about being attacked by the orcs.
I mean, I kept this orc tooth that the guy spit out on my floor yesterday. I thought that would be pretty cool.
Does Leaf like things like that.
People don't like things like that. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, maybe just like another thing too. You know, like you can't
Okay.
have too many gifts.
Right.
Too many
Right.
gifts.
I was going to check in on him after the sauce. Not like hold out a sending stone because he's got the other one.
Yeah, maybe ask him. Maybe ask if he'd like something.
Okay.
And
After breakfast.
After breakfast, though, and after the
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
Breakfast and dinner are included with your stay at the Grey Nail.
Let's go.
I get double breakfast.
You can indeed get double breakfast. It is
Yeah.
a simple. You have your option of grain porridge with some sort of local fruit, probably something similar to like a boysenberry or a lingonberry, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Winter berries of some sort, or a full English, right? Like those are your options.
Both.
Fair.
It sounds like breakfast and dessert breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a solid choice. I like
Spends
it.
a lot of energy. Just gotta eat.
A lot of energy. Anybody else out here at this hour?
There are a couple
Eating some
locals. You
breakfast?
see some merchants that are sitting around, and a couple of the nobles that we're trying to pass as not quite noble, more for, not getting picked for, not being targeted by someone who's trying to rob anybody.
Mm-hmm. Smart. It didn't work for me, but smart. Okay. Before we head out, then I will go up to the counter and ask if they have my cloak ready yet.
As you walk up, they are reaching on, like, one of the women, older women, not Miss Anna, but, maybe her generation, kind of gestures behind, looks over her shoulder, makes a small gesture, and one of the younger individuals comes around with your cloak pressed, cleaned. There you go.
I will, thank you so much for cleaning this. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to come out. It's why I got here as soon as I could because I know how stains get. And I will look. I'll rumble through my pockets and I'll be like, here, thank you so much. And then at the counter, and I give her a couple of pieces of gold. And then at the counter, I will give several pieces more gold to be dispersed to the people who worked on the cloak and to them. Tip, essentially.
Yep. You are very well thought of by the members of the service industry.
While she's doing the cloak thing, I'm just talking to my rock. Leaf, it's your mom.
Okay, very important question. How old is your son?
He is now. I have notes about this. He's 28.
Okay, so
And elf years.
In elf years, yeah.
He's
full-blooded elf.
Yeah, he's a full-blooded elf. He's 28 years old, which means he's effectively a tween.
Yeah.
Human.
Yeah.
12, 11, 12 kind of age.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mom.
It's just because you get 20 words, 25. So it's Leaf. It's your mom. Still traveling. Do you want anything? Orc teeth? Sauce? Something else? Let me know. Okay, bye.
Mom, stop bugging me. I want teeth, though. That sounds cool. Also a sword. And maybe some stabby things. Love you, bye.
Oh man, I gotta love you today. Yes. Killing it. And I think that's what Sip hears as they turn back around. Is, yeah, I'm killing it. God, and I love you on the end of this ending today.
Oh, congrats.
He wants teeth and stabby things.
See, I'm glad you asked. Now I
Yeah.
know.
Now we
I know
know.
a guy actually. The person working on my armor. He sells some stuff. We can
Oh,
get
yeah?
something up there.
I did take the daggers off of the orcs that attacked me also yesterday.
Oh, that'll be good.
And their javelins. Left the shields though. They didn't seem very good.
That's fair.
There's
Well,
also a lot of me on it.
did they also like do the like bash attack at you?
I mean, they tried mostly, but they did once.
Oh, that's rude. I didn't like it. It didn't like
Well,
hurt
trying.
that much. It just was kind of rude.
I know. So I said harder, and then they didn't.
And
They just don't hit
I
hard
feel-
enough.
they don't. It's just, they're,
It's
like
very
you said,
disappointed.
their heart's not in it.
I left unsatisfied.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good to go. You get to go?
Yeah, I'm good now. Teeth.
So, Gunnar has been
sauce.
eating breakfast. And where is Ven while all of this is happening? Just because I need to know.
I think Van took their porridge, and it's like more partial to they're more partial to sweets at this time around. But they do need like that moment of like kind of solitary to be in person. So it's there's like Ven alone time that I think she enforces pretty regularly.
Mm-hmm. That seems fair. That seems fair. So we're gonna follow Civ as she makes her way back to the our dear friend, the dwarven
Meat man.
Well, were you going to the
Oh.
meat man or the armorer?
We're gonna stop by the stall first to see to see if they're up and ready yet.
If not, then we go to the armorer.
Yeah. Meat man.
The meat man.
Okay, so you're going to the meat man going to the meat man, then the armorer, or the armorer and the meat man? I apologize.
Meat man first. If he's not open, then we'll go to the armorer.
Mhm.
The very distinguished orc with the eyebrows that could probably be braided, or just need lots of attention from the kind of wax that Trooper uses for his mustache. His meat stall is not open at the moment.
Oh man, no sauce.
But it
We'll
is
swing by
like,
after the meeting.
it's like 9 o'clock in the morning.
That's why I said we'll swing by and see if it's open. Otherwise, it
Oh
can...
man. Not
also,
yet.
it's like the only way I know how to get to the place is
Just
backtracking
to go
from.
back yes.
So it's it's literally on the way. So and it's like it's fine. We'll circle back after our meeting.
Yes, that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
remembered.
go see our friend and see if there's something we can pick up for your kid too.
Yep. So as you make your way to the armorer, and as the other two kind of have their alone time, finish their breakfast, we're going to take the break for the evening. We can take this opportunity to stretch, bio, refresh, do all of those good things, and we'll see you in a little bit, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We hope you were refreshed, you stretched, you bioed, you did all of the things that you needed to do, and are ready to dive back in. So we're going to pick up with Civ and Yrsa at our friendly dwarven armorer in a forge that's kind of split between, on one side you have the armorer, on the other side you have a more traditional blacksmith making a metric shit ton of horseshoes and nails, right? Like standard blacksmith to one side, your dwarven blacksmith on the other, woman, interesting character, I believe we've established as she was. Because I'm looking at my notes going, this is what I've written down, and I'm hoping I'm remembering them correctly. Given, you know, I make no assumptions. But as you approach, she kind of looks up at you with that third sense of somebody walking into her space, not even, you know, as she's hammering heavily on the anvil, smirks, and without breaking beat, picks up the hammer, gestures with it behind her, and continues on the downstroke in the same motion. There is behind her an armor rack with a beautiful set of half-plate mail behind her. And it's shiny. And just a little pearlescent.
I'm like, ooh. And I'll be like, hello, and then immediately make my way over to the armor, and I'll like inspect it before I ever even touch it, just to see it all. Because it turns out you don't actually get to see the armor you're wearing once you have it on. So this is probably like the only time you really get to admire it. So I'm like looking at it, probably for a little longer than would be comfortable to be sitting there waiting. I do half forget you're there, Ursa, for a moment.
Oh, that's fine. There's stabby things to look at.
As I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, it's so good. And then right here, and then like, oh, and then the like looking in it, and I'm like, ooh, ah. And I hold out it in front of me, and then before picking it up, I'm like, wow. I hug it before I start putting it on. And I'm like, oh, this is so good. Oh, I feel so comfortable. And they've even fixed the thing on the inside that always stabbed me. Oh, this is, oh my gosh. And I'll look over to the apprentice, and I'll say, are they in? Or are they here? I would love to thank them.
No. They finished it overnight. They're sleeping. I don't recommend waking them up.
No, you're right. And I think to try and figure out what I could do, and then I don't remember if I paid up front. It doesn't matter. I'll leave a tip. And then I will take out one of my hammers, one of the hammers that I made for myself, which most of these are. Not all of them, because they're expensive. And I steal them from people instead when we kill them. And is it stealing if they're already dead? You know, logistics. And so I take one of my own hammers, which is basically, it might as well just be like my business card. And I, with the extra gold, I'll give it to the apprentice, and I will say, you know, if you ever need for anything, at the moment, I'm clearly not at my shop, but if you're ever around, I sure remember where I'm from, where the place that I'm from, that I will tell you later. You know, make sure to stop by. That goes for you and the dwarf.
There's a nod and a smile. Vital question.
Hockenheim.
Are you putting the armor on?
Yes.
Cool. You don't need to roll for it, but you can. I will tell you right now that you have +2 half plate.
Ooh.
So it's a 17 plus your dex modifier because it's half plate. You It's flexible and light. You do not have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Ooh.
And you have resistance. You have immunity to, excuse me, you have immunity to cold damage. You cannot suffer cold damage. And because you use you use the dragon for this piece, you can also, if someone scores a crit against you, a true crit, you may use your reaction to cast a ice version of Hellish Rebuke.
Oh.
A number of times equal to your proficiency modifier per day. Only on a crit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Because the dragon comes to you.
Oh.
Well, maybe. But, Irsa, and you have your armor. Gunnar, after
Yes.
breakfast, are you doing anything while you wait for the others, or just chillaxing?
Just preparing to leave.
Mm-hmm. Packing everything up, settling the bill. It's not expensive. For the 4 of you for one night, it was only 3 gold.
Okay.
Mostly because you chose to have private rooms and you included everything. Ven. Are you doing anything today? Before you leave?
No, I think we are all set. We did our best. We got our boots and some spices, and Gunnar has done the organization work of checking out and giving sure things. So we are all set. We travel light, and we have to get ready to leave at the moment with snow. So we are set.
Indeed. This leads to my next question. Ursa, is there anything that you're doing before you leave? Aside from getting some extra sauce from...
Sauce boss.
Yes.
Aside from getting sauce, I think Yurisa's just gonna look around the weapons shop. She's not really shopping. She's more just admiring, while Civ is getting her armor situated, getting it in. I think just keeps looking for orc ambushes excitedly. Just kind of keep like, oh, maybe around this corner. Oh no. Oh, maybe down this dark alley. Oh no.
Yeah, there's no orc ambushes during the day. We are
Yeah.
very sorry that you are not currently getting
That
kind of
That
attention.
keeps Yursa occupied, I think, until it's time to leave for the meeting.
So as your friendly neighborhood orc of meat purveyor will, after you explain the unfortunate loss due to attempted garroting, give you 2 extra jars of sauce.
I cry.
And warns you that to be careful on the roads.
Yeah. We did learn we have legions apparently of I don't know, some religious orcs coming after us apparently. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, there is the city of in the mountains.
What was it? Garrick-a-Dal?
Enkdal, Garrick Enkdal. 2 words.
Garrick and Kadal. Yeah, apparently some priest there has a hit out on us.
I am not surprised. You managed to annoy Grumsh. That takes
Yeah.
talent.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
So talented.
Good luck. If you make your way back here, I promise to feed you again.
You promise? Awesome.
I'll keep you to that. So thank you so much once again for such a wonderful evening last night. And I hopefully will see you when I'm not trying to be murdered.
I hope so as well.
Yeah, your meat skewers are great for flirting. And
There's a look that passes through his face, like, maybe I didn't want to know that, but sure. Okay.
I'll just
You
leave
do
like a
you.
little extra gold on
and I'll order a meat skewer.
He will hand you
Another meat
2
skewer
of
buffet.
each.
Yes. I walk with my meat skewer bouquet happily, nonchalantly, whistling through the streets with Civ.
So
And
that's
then,
where
and
you
I'll
end up
tell
with
Civ
everyone
the
else?
story because my brother's not here. And I feel like Civ's cool and relatable, maybe. And I'll be like, and then I seductively ate this meat skewer like this. He was into it. And then he won the arm wrestling match. I think he, was trying to show off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, we exchanged woodworking techniques.
Well, at least this one's employed. So that's a plus.
Yeah, whole shop. We went through the back door. Because I said my brother is like shopping for a gift, so maybe we don't go around the storefronts.
On the DL, I understand.
Yeah.
It's smart, actually.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm starting to catch on,
So, I'll just
only
keep
taken
you.
a certain number of years.
Yeah, you're like what now? 80, 90?
No. I'm 116 now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you're so much. You just have grown up so much over the years.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
It's awesome. And you'd probably notice that she has a bracelet that's got like Roman numerals of like her age on it.
Is it scratched out like when you have to?
Oh, it's like a removable stone. So you just every year on the birthday, like a new little stone gets put on. Because if you put the birth date, math would have to be involved.
Exactly. It makes sense. Makes sense. Checks out.
You can just, it's just there. It's like I'm 116.
Indeed.
160. That's wild.
Yeah, don't think about it. Thinking takes energy.
And we need to save that for the meeting. So I agree.
And other things. Lots of things take energy. Walking. Listening to people talk at the meeting. Trying to listen to people talk at the meeting. Staying still during the meeting.
That's why we have Gunner. Gunner is great for that.
And meat skewers.
So, you're going to make your way back to the Grey Nail. Take up your brother, and then...
I will offer him a meat skewer. I will have saved him one. And one for Ven. Because Ven is not a believer in the sauce yet. And they need to be.
And I will give Ven the 2 jars. And I'm like, this is the sauce. He gave us 2.
Oh, that's
The
that's a
sauce.
sauce. Oh, ooh. She'll eat. She'll try the skewer and like,
We've
ooh,
got
ooh, this is really
venison,
good.
fish, chicken.
You could put this on a lot of things. This is.
Right? I kind of want to slather in it.
I'm sure someone would enjoy eating that.
Just don't get it. Just don't get it. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, why
spicy.
not?
Maybe you
Ah,
don't want
yeah.
to rub it all over yourself.
Yeah, it's like I was just
You
like,
know, your set
like
might have to
here's
learn
this
some lessons the
habanero
hard
sauce
way.
on your skin. It's like, oh no, oh no.
Let
I'm
me
like,
try it
okay.
before you do that. That's all I ask.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, nice.
It's
We have an extra jar. Yours would have purchased a jar for personal interest.
okay.
Fair enough.
So you now have a total of 4 jars.
Yes. This one is
Mhm, mhm.
mine.
Fair.
Okay.
Put a Y on it for Yursa.
Our account is settled at the Grey Nail. We are ready to leave if everyone is okay with that.
Oh, thank you so much for taking care of that, Gunnar.
No problem.
Yes.
You're so good at things like this, Gunnar.
I do my best. And he smiles.
I think as we walk by, Ven is gonna say to Gunnar. Gods have other eyes on this place.
Hmm.
So
As they should.
you leave the way station of the Grey Nail and the docks on the river that lead into and make your way towards the city of Rookroost. And you have an appointment
Yeah, we do.
at the Temple of Zilkis with a number of individuals. For you are carrying something that they might, well, a contract has been made. So you make your way through the city. It's loud and jostling. It's not a grand city, but it's a city. You feel not quite the economic depression of it, but the almost economic depression of it. A recovered steel belt city.
There it
Kind of
is.
place. Yes, the Temple of Zilkis is a little large. You would recognize it. It's not hard. Zilkis is
Gaudy.
ostentatious, definitely. I mean, he's called the Great Guildmaster and the Monty Counter. His holy symbol is the hands clutching a bag of gold. It is a giant counting house, right? Like, his temple is effectively a counting house and a guild house. As you kind of make your way through, the agents that are there, couple of them kind of come forward. They recognize you. You are distinctive looking, each of you. And your name had been sent forward, right? Like, you are in a secure manner, of course, but you are here to purchase a large sum of weapons for home. And because of that, you have to be known in general. So the agents, there are a number of them. They kind of look, well, they look shady as fuck.
Ooh.
Like, there's a sense of, you would not trust these individuals to cross a street in a straight line. Ever. And it's really kind of awkward that you would have to, you know, possibly trust them with the amount of gold that you're about to hand them. But you kind of are led into a small room. There is a priest of Zilchris there, which just means he's a money counter. He's a banker, and he sits at a table. The various agents of the Bandit Kingdom who are here to provide you with the weapons there are 4 of them. 3 are human, in various levels of disheveled, disreputable, and disgusting. And the 4th is a half-elf who looks anxious. He is extremely anxious. He keeps knocking his hands together. He looks a little weedy, a little unsure. As the priest of Zilchris, your banker, gestures, the door closes, gestures to the lot of you. I believe you have some business. Please be welcome in the house.
Gunnar will reach into his bag of holding and pull out the chest of gold.
Mm-hmm.
And set it on the table.
The half-elf, or the priest of Zilchris, kind of gestures to the other side, and one of the more disreputable-looking individuals kind of smacks the half-elf on the chest to kind of like say, "This is your job." Gets up. He takes a scroll from inside his belted vest. Look, the man would wear a cardigan if he could, but, you know, can't quite rock it at the moment. He kind of pulls that out, mumbles everything for a moment, and the small chest that was the size of a bread box in your bag of holding grows in 3 sizes, and now it is a decent size crate sitting on this table. And as it grows, the lid then pops open. It is filled with gold. You see this half-elf cast another spell. And says, well, it's real. Not fool's gold. It's real gold. And then the 3 disreputable looking individuals kind of confer amongst themselves and hand you a folder, a leatherette, I should say, instead of a folder, a leatherette, including the documents to show that the final shipment of weapons has been dispatched to the Maraskir on the Zumkir River. And your business is done. And the priest of Zilchris looks at you and goes, "Well, thank you for your kind business." And smiles that smile of, you know, like a maitre d' or a bellhop waiting for a tip. Smiles that smile.
Blessings upon you. I'm sure you got quite a percentage out of this deal. And I'll pat him on the shoulder and turn to walk away.
I love it.
Yeah, I walk out. I follow Gunnar.
We're done. I like ask then.
Yes, we're done.
Okay, great. Yeah, bye. Nice. I'm gone.
As you all walk out, and you can kind of hear the muttering and the indignation of the priest of Zilchrist, how dare you not tip me? You would see that the
I only accept tips. I'll give them.
Fair. Fair. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all.
That's what Ursa is going to say.
Y'all,
He
this
says
means
that
that-
out loud.
This is where I go. Y'all, do you remember that there is a command on this channel just for Lindy? Where is it? Here we go. There we go. It still works. Yes, it is indeed all just sex jokes and sass.
Yeah. That's what Ursa's response to the priest is, because what the first thing that popped into her mind is.
Appropriate, nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. And as you kind of head out, you are aware of and can see this half-elf caster of some sort. Scurrying kind of around you, kind of weaving in and out, trying to get away as quickly as possible, making his way down the steps in front of you. And at the last possible moment, he trips on the bottom step, and the papers that he was carrying just kind of fall around him as he starts to gather them up around him.
That sucks.
Yeah. Ven will go up and kind of help him. And you know what? Telepathic in his mind, it's like, you seem a lot at ease. What is troubling you?
Then, could you roll me an Arcana, please?
All right.
Because I have a very important question.
Look,
Did I
Siv, I'm a
need-
dwarf.
Need to
God, I
figure
10.
it out. Where is he?
Siv. I'm a dwarf.
You look good. You know what?
Yeah,
You can pull off this beard. You can pull
I
it off.
can. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, probably not. So we're 10 for Arcana. Okay, so a 10 for Arcana. I need a very important question. Hold on. Hold on. I put everything in here, but then I realized I don't actually have anything in the thing that I need to be the thing that I need. Where did the... Cool. He has a thing. A very particular thing.
Bet he does.
Yeah. He does have a thing, which is very interesting. Technically it's two things because
Ooh.
Oh my. That's new.
I guess there's a reason to keep him
okay,
around.
so you realize, Ven, as you do so. Sorry, I'm looking at things, y'all. I'm converting.
So is Ursa.
I'm There's that. I'm converting a second edition module, and an item
I
things have
understand
changed.
your
Then-
pain from so much Ravenloft conversion. I feel that. I get you.
Then, you come against a blank wall. That
Well,
mental question you just asked, no answer. But as you're kind of like offering the things to him, he's very thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
as that's happening, Gunnar will just walk up and by like the the equivalent of suspenders, just pick him up and stand him on his feet.
Yeah, he's kind of got like the cross
Yeah.
suspenders. They're holding his pants up. They're just like a half inch too short, right? Like not even, just like a little bit too high on the boots to not be comfortable.
Gotcha. So he just picks him up and sets him on his feet. Says, "Are you okay?"
Yes, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate. I'm sorry if they were rude. Thank you so much. I appreciate. I have to go. I have to make this appointment. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You don't seem okay. Are you sure that you're
Yes.
okay?
What is there something troubling you, son?
I just have to. I mean, I don't want to be here. And I have a place I need to. I have some things I need to do. I mean, it's business, right? It's just business. We need to. We have to
If
do
you could
business.
just do me a favor, just humor, fellow priest.
Priest?
Yeah.
I'm not a
Well,
priest.
Here. Oh, my mistake. But, humor us, anyways.
Okay. Okay. Certainly.
We can walk with you. And I put my hand on his shoulder and give it a tight squeeze.
He kind of leads you. Like, all right. I'm just going down to the drunken dragon.
Oh, sounds lovely. Lead the way.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
drinking with dragons. He yells back to Civ.
Sweet.
I think, Ben's
Dragons.
gonna just...
I don't want to actually drink with dragons. It's
Oh, no,
it's just a
it's-
restaurant. It's
Yes.
a bar.
Awesome.
Okay.
And then I lean into Civ and go, I think Ven said to entertain us, and I haven't humor us. I haven't heard any good jokes yet.
I think Van is also kind of, like, engaging in small talk. Like, oh, how long have you been here?
Just a few months. I'm working on a small project. It's correlating some actual data.
Oh, what kind?
Various myths and accounts of various stories in the area. It's very vitally important. I'm merely going to my lodgings. Are you following me?
We're escorting you, remember? We were talking while you walk.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You just seem to give off an air of a little bit of,
Distress?
distress, yes. That is the word.
One of you could roll persuasion with advantage if that is your choice.
Sure.
Mhm.
15.
So 15. With that persuasion, I don't like field work. I've not had to leave. I don't like field work. I like
That's
my
fair.
archives and my library.
Understood. Certain people have certain proclivities to certain things. Dangerous field work or just...
Field work. I just don't like field work. It's
Oh.
weird. Well, I mean, it's not undangerous. It's a den of thieves.
Yes.
And murderers and bandits and disreputable individuals. I like my books.
Don't have to sell it any harder to me.
Well, your current location is very much such a description. Have you always lived here?
No. I mean, spend most of my time in various, libraries. But this is rather disconcerting. Why are you asking? I mean,
Well, you don't
From-
seem to like being here, so I don't know why you're living here.
well, I'm just traveling through here, and I volunteered to. Well, not volunteered. I mean, I was requested for my abilities, but I mean, it's. I thought you know, just I like being in Iron. But-
Ah,
Oh.
I would much rather, be at home with my books, but I am required, and I'm working on some research, and field work is required. But I
What
thank
kind?
you for your concern.
what kind of research?
Stories, legends, tales.
Anything in particular, or just in general? Because that's quite the vast
Yeah, I like
No.
stories.
field.
Are they good stories?
Roll me another persuasion check.
I'll give guidance to the gunner.
Okay.
I want this to be
25 plus whatever
Woo-hoo.
you roll.
A d4 of 25.
27.
27.
I'm working on a small project for my instructor, and I just need to collect some stories of things that might be relevant, but also, I'm working on a thing for my great teacher.
Great teacher. What kind of stories? Ancient stories? I'm somewhat an expert of
Battles,
stories myself.
love stories, fiction, non-fiction.
Battles and love stories, legends of various accountings of various items, of course, always the most important things to do. Why are you? Any kind of I appreciate your concern, but I have places to be, and I can handle myself. I got all the way here, didn't I?
Yes.
You.
And that is very brave of you. But you need not bear that burden alone.
We are fellow wanderers after all.
Okay, He kind of is turned off the main road and is leading you slightly off to a little hostelry. Words. The Drunken Dragon hostelry is, mostly stables, but there is a tavern attached to it. And as you kind of get in sight, you see this large hulking figure of some sort of mixed race. You're not 100% sure. It could be a mix of orc and giant, or it could just be a mix of
Ooh.
orc and troll. This individual, large, beefy, and looks like his face got smashed with a cast iron skillet at multiple times in his life, right? It's just...
Excellent. So it has good security. So where are you headed next? Because we're about to depart. We wouldn't mind you tagging along if you wished company on your trip.
Always good to have new faces on the road.
I love meeting people.
I will...
Take opportunities when you see them.
Okay.
You are quite the nervous little one, aren't you?
Yes, okay, fine. It's fair. I am. I'm going to meet with my instructor, and, I am...
Are they strict?
Uh-huh.
Oh, your instructor, are they strict?
Well, he's a very fine wizard.
Good.
Maybe I've heard of him.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah, so are you trying to find someone to spank you again?
No.
Okay.
Okay, and that's when he kind of like raises an eyebrow and looks slightly disconcerted at the two of you. Like, really?
My
Okay.
sister has specific desires.
As you are going, he says, I'm if you wish to come along, I guess I'm going north to the bay and meeting my teacher, Karistan.
White Fang Bay?
Yes. Along well, he has a tower there.
Ooh.
But I mean, if you wish to accompany me, you can we can meet at the outside the gates. I just need to collect my things and my bodyguard.
Is that your bodyguard?
I'm quite
Yes.
imposing.
Awesome. It seems really cool.
Yes. It's Mikhail. He's very
Hi.
nice.
Nice to meet you, Mikhail. I'm Mirsa.
He kind of smiles and like a little smirk. You can see where like a tooth has been chipped at one point. Mikhail is he's as the line is he's got a face only a mother could love.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. He goes, kind of scares you, gauges you up, and then reaches out a hand to grab your wrist and give you a.
Yep.
You can tell that he's used to modulating his strength.
Awesome.
And Malin, your half elf friend, turns and says, I apologize. I should have introduced myself. I am Malin Farask.
Oh.
And I will happily meet you at the gates, the northern gates of the city. I just need to collect my belongings.
That's fair. I'm glad that you made it safely to your drunken dragon.
Thank you. I again, thank you. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
Based on your behavior, I was a little concerned that you might, shall we say, run into trouble.
Okay. Thank you for your concern. I do appreciate it. I will be back. Excuse me. That was Prax. I will be back. I will meet you at the gates.
Indeed.
Traveling in a group, I guess, is good. Yes.
We shall see you at the northern gate.
And he's just gonna kind of like reach over and pat Mikhail on the. Well, it looks like he's trying to reach up to pat him on the shoulder, but kind of misses and hits like the lower bicep instead, and just kind of shrugs and goes inside. And Mikhail kind of looks at the four of you, goes, he's not entirely incompetent.
No, he just looks like a damsel in distress most of the time.
We all have certain skills, expertises.
Well, if you're coming along, I look forward to it.
Good to meet you, Mikhail. The name's Gunnar.
Gunnar, nice to meet you.
Van of Barhagen.
I'm Civ. Good to meet you.
And he kind of looks down at you. Civ, this individual is almost 8.5, maybe 9 feet tall. He is not small.
No. And I am.
Yep. But because he's so tall, it's very obvious that he has learned the art of looking down to meet someone's eye line without looking down on them.
Mm-hmm.
And again, he reaches his giant hand down to shake yours and giving you the same respect he gives Yrsa. It's a little more awkward given the height difference, but it's an attempt.
An attempt I appreciate.
And with that, he goes inside to kind of help prepare everything. But you guys are going to meet them at the northern gate of the city. Is there anything you'd like to do in Rook Roost before you do?
Where are we headed next? Just following
White Fang Bay.
Same
White
place.
Fang Bay.
It's not a bad place to visit every once in a while.
They should have a lot of teeth.
I see. Up north.
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm done. I'm done in the city. I got my fancy armor.
I'm not unsupervised, so I'm just gonna stick my thumbs in my belt loops and play it cool.
I mean, all we'll have to do is probably collect our horses from the stables.
Yeah.
So you can collect your horses from the stables. It is easy to do. Sorry.
Like siblings.
So, as you make your way out of you've collected your horses, I'm assuming? You didn't, I mean, they were just kind of pilloried rather than stabled.
Yeah, because if we didn't have anything better to do, we were going to go back to the Grey Nail.
Yep.
They had sturdy accommodations.
But you make your
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Like,
that's easy fix.
That was weird. It just, everything froze, and then everything came back.
Okay, well,
Good to be back.
good to be back. Glad to have you. Okay, so as you make your way through out the city, you get to the gate. Could you all roll me a perception check, please?
I would love to.
Absolutely. I could see up to a mile away, but
can.
perceiving is a different story. Like, yep.
You can indeed see a mile away.
I sure can. No need, no glasses here in game life.
can sense that danger, just can't see it.
Yeah. I get advantage being, surprised and stuff because I'm a barbarian, but I'm just, I'm just living life,
You
lackadaisically.
live by reaction, like he's like
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Surprise.
very
Everything's a
instinctual.
leaf in the wind.
Everything's a
Yeah.
surprise if you don't notice.
Yeah.
This is true. I mean, that is indeed true. It is a thing that can happen. But as you are making your way out, you see our dear friend you see, where are we at? Who sees what? Yrsa doesn't see much of anything. Civ maybe is just distract. There's not a line of sight at the moment, just given your height. The city is crowded. The buildings are ramshackled. They're kind of built over one another, and there's a large number of people here. With a 15 and for Gunnar and a 20 for Ven, you both are going to see different things. As you kind of make your way out of the gate and just kind of crest the top of the hill to the road that leads north to White Fang Bay, and you make your coming down the side. Gunnar, you would see less see and more hear the sound of metal on metal ringing out. The sound of weapons striking armor. And then you, however, can, well, in addition to hearing that, also see a sudden flash of blue light as a lightning bolt arcs across the plain in front of you. And you see a pair of chainmailed fighters attacking a vaguely familiar figure, while our friend Mikhail lies groaning on the ground, bleeding profusely. And from your point of view, it's almost like probably a very large, important artery
Oh no.
has been cut.
Oh no!
Next
time.
And then you see another figure kind of begin to approach. What would you like to do?
Oh, Ben just like kind of like perks up and just like, no, dear, I think our new friends have gotten in quite a bit of trouble right out the gate. It's the kind of trouble you like yourself, and then just kind of like
trouble I
Ben
like.
just runs and then just runs
And
toward them.
I like have one hand on like my axe and another hand like halfway to, and like, wait, which kind?
I was, and I'm behind Ursa. I'm just like, wait,
they
trouble
blend.
Ursa likes. Which, it's like, oh, the fighting time. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Let's go. Let's do it. Which way are we going?
Just like whatever direction like Van just like took off.
Yeah.
I'm holding on to Ursa's coattails. I'm like, all right, let's go. Lead me through the crowd.
So it's
Usually, if you run with a big axe, people get out of the way pretty quick.
there is a number of people getting out of the way, but most of this you're now hearing. You can actually now see that this is actually happening outside the city walls. So most people aren't really caring.
It's like it happens outside. It's fine. It's not our.
Exactly. It's very much it happens outside. It's not our problems. And therefore, you see our dear friend Malin.
Buddy, you got like 3 feet. Oh, 3 feet out the gate. And,
Yeah, well, a little bit further than that. It's like,
I mean, functionally, it's. I mean, like on the map, it's like you got like a centimeter, and then just like bam.
yeah, and then Mikhail is bleeding out on the ground. So, at the moment, you have a surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
I see somebody cracking their knuckles.
I mean,
And so what I'm going to ask is for you to go ahead and zoop. There you are.
Hell
you
yeah.
should be on the map, and you can see. Oh, I should put just a X for our dear friend bleeding out.
No. I can't do anything, but you know, no.
It's like, oh no.
He's a big dude, so he's over here.
wow.
Oh no, what a shame.
He is. There we go. He's gonna be over here. He's bleeding out. And then those two individuals are the two individuals you can see. Because they're there and they've got big weapons that they're pointing at Malin, and Malin is attempting to do something. You can put yourself anywhere on the map you would like. And then roll me initiative, if you would like, or not. Your choice.
Which
But you also get a surprise round.
Gonna
wait,
be
I should
red
activate
for
the turn order.
bloodthirsty. color coded there.
It will be.
How you color code the?
I just put a red dot, and then I just you just click on your little color to your name, so
I'll be
your ping is
orange.
the same color.
You know, this is not a status. Oh, there we go. Like, I'm purple. I'm purple. There we go. Are we coming in from the north, south?
Wherever you wish to come in from.
I want to
whatever
be
direction.
there, right on,
Oh,
right in his
man,
face.
right on top. Right.
Yeah, fuck them up. I'll be up on the side. We're gonna have line of sight.
Oh my god.
They rolled. No, that was not him.
Bless America. Can't. 2 nat ones in a row. That's bad.
It's 3.
I don't like that.
Where is
Oh.
he? What is he rolling?
Oh my god.
Let's roll that one. That can make it work. There we go. So that's a 5.
Same as
Then-
me.
Then, Malin, sweet boy, come here. Why? Oh, fucking hell, your sheet isn't working right now?
Big boy, baby boy.
Why is your sheet?
Sweet
I
baby.
am so
No.
pissed at Roll20 right now. Because I had to recreate his sheet 3 times, and it's pissing me off.
Oh no.
Oh god.
But I'm gonna give him a 1 because child.
Child.
He is. Okay. Then. Well, I mean, whoever wants to go first in your, you actually will all go before everybody else anyways, and you have a surprise round, so go ahead.
And
Alright.
Ven left first, so Ven seems like the right choice.
Yeah.
Alright, Ven's gonna go to our fallen guard, our fallen bodyguard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him like well, we'll just do a 3rd level cure wounds. We'll just and yeah, and we will ask what happened here.
Okay, so you're gonna cast a 3rd level cure wounds that will stop
Yeah.
him from bleeding out.
Yeah.
They ambush. Watch out! And he kind of gestures above you
Mm.
into the tree. Above you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. You know that he should be able to get up. You've stopped the bleeding, definitely. But for some reason, it's not... He's not standing up. He's not healing the way you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
It seems very strange.
What would this be more like Arcana or like I want to know what.
You could roll a medicine or an arcana. Either one would have an effect
Okay.
here.
Okay. 13.
He's not healing the way he should, and while he's like the wound is scabbed over, it's also not healing effectively. Almost like it might be something further than just damage. But that would be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Civ.
I am I've pulled out 2 hammers. I throw the first one at well, no one's going after the little guy, so I will go for oh, one of these guys is bad, huh? The one without a dot. Yeah, I'll go for the guy without the dot.
No, the guy without a dot has got a nameplate that's Malin.
That's valid.
Yeah, we can't see the nameplate, so it's gonna be the 2 people
Oh,
with the
wait,
actual
it should-
pictures.
Sorry,
Okay.
hold on. Why can you not see the nameplate?
It's fine. I'll go for the guy in the back then that's not crowded by my team, and I will just do a simple throw, actually, at them. And it is, boop. Oof, that's an 11. That's probably not gonna hit.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put a little indicator on Malin and that he is...
Friend, not foe.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
He's got angel wings.
Do
on
not
him.
attack.
Okay.
Do not attack.
So which one are you
At
attacking?
least-
The north or south one?
The north one.
Okay, so 21 will hit.
All right. And that'll hit him for 10 bludgeoning.
Oof.
And I'll,
He did
I'll be
not
like-
like, or he did not like that.
Mm-mm.
and it's like, we're here, Melon. Melon, we made it. We're here. Oh, man. That was a long run.
The 11 and the 12 will not hit, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, I assume so.
Cool. Gunnar.
Gunnar will start by putting himself between the two, and then punch the one to the north,
Okay.
assuming that Yrsa is going to kill the one to the south.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
And that'll be, where did my attack go? So with my main action, I will 1, 2 attacks, 28 and 25.
Both of those will hit.
Okay. 11 for one, 9 for the other,
Uh-oh.
and
Uh-oh.
that would.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and then my bonus action would be, what is it? Shield of Faith
Shield of Faith on
myself.
yourself. Okay. Shield of Faith on yourself.
And then that's my surprise round.
Yep,
So I'm
That-
done.
is indeed your surprise round. All right. That brings up Yrsa.
I'm gonna get excited. I'm gonna get hype.
Cool. You're
Which
gonna add
uses-
rage.
Yes, yes. It's just so hard to be angry when you're so excited. You know what I'm saying? It's
I'm
just
here
more
for
of
it.
Yeah. She's gonna get hype, and then she's gonna whip out her new weapon, and bring him out to play.
Mm-hmm.
The old 1-2. Oh man.
Well,
Attach
the
shot.
11 isn't gonna hit, but the 18 will.
There we go. And I'm raging, so that should be plus 14. I still haven't found the button, so I'll find it. 14.
Nice.
As I whip out oiled up Bone Daddy.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
See if you got a bone shaft that's oily. That's his name.
Cool. So you did 12 slashing
14.
damage. 14 slashing damage. Cool. That is your turn, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. So on their turn, guy who's been taking the most amount of damage is going to attempt a stabby stab.
No stabby stab.
A stabby stab with a long sword. With his, come on, roll. Okay. First with the long sword. For 6 is not going to hit Gunnar. Oh, he does have technically flanking. He does technically have flanking.
Ooh.
Do you have... would 16 hit you, Gunnar?
You need a 24 better.
God.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And the 15 is not going to hit you. That's fair. And his friend... It's his friend's turn.
Hi.
Also going to attempt to hit you
Right.
from behind. A 24, however.
Does it?
Pay attention to me.
There's someone right in front of him.
This
I
is
mean,
this is the worst possible thing. It's not they're not attacking you. It's that they don't they don't care that you're there.
that's very all true. For 7 slashing damage, and his
Right.
second attack is an 18. Is not going to hit. Slashes down. The two of them are trying to get rid of this individual who's standing in the way, who's bright and shiny and looks up like they are important. And then Malin is going to recognize the problem and attempt to get out of the way.
Okay, good job.
Disengage.
Yeah,
He's going to
no.
disengage as an action and move himself away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would too if there
As
was a
far as
girl
I can.
in like travel clothes yelling at a guy attacking the guy in plate armor, going, "Pay attention to me."
Now, unfortunately, Ven, your dear
Yeah.
friend Mikhail did shout to tell you
Yes.
something.
Yes.
That's because two
Yeah, figured.
individuals come out of the trees
Good.
behind you.
Okay.
And they are now going to take their turn. This individual is going to stride up on, I believe this is Ursa.
Oh, someone finally. So
Oh, yay!
Someone. Surprise!
Hi.
Surprise! No.
Yeah, he's tall, well-built, ruggedly handsome human of that indeterminate age, somewhere between 30 and 40. However, Ursa,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to be your friend.
No, he wants to play.
Possibly. But what he does want to do is stab you with his great sword.
Exactly. That he wants to play.
He wants to play with his
Roughhouse. Little
Wait,
roughhousing. That's
hold on,
fun.
That was not the right thing to do. Does the 27 hit you?
Yeah, well.
Okay,
Damn.
so 15 slashing damage halved.
Yeah.
But
Uh-oh.
he does get to make a second attack.
Cool. I think that's what she says as the first one attacks. Yeah! Like she gets hit for the first wound and it's just so happy about it.
And a 28 to hit.
Absolutely. My armor
Oh,
class
wait,
is
hold
only
on.
17.
Hold on. That's a 19. That's a crit.
Cool.
Because he crits on 19s.
Oh.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, it wasn't public rolling. My apologies. For 13 slashing damage, I'm just gonna roll it. What do I need? I need 2 more.
You need
D6.
2d6. Yeah.
2 more d6 for 18 slashing
18.
damage. Halved.
Halved. Yep.
'Em,
69. Nice.
There we go. And then his friend, back here, who's staying in the trees, is like, nah, I'm done with this shit. And, she is going to not get closer because she's not an individual upon whom that is a thing that she does. She is, however, going to use your good old friend Firebolt on Ven. Does a 14 hit you?
Mm-mm.
Cool. That's all she can do because it's a spell at the moment. But then she's going to slide her way a little bit over here. Ven.
Where are you going? Oh, you're trying to. Is it? She's running, or
No,
or
she's just repositioning herself around the
repositioning,
tree so
okay.
that she can attempt to hide, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
So Ven, your turn.
Okay, it is You know what? We're gonna want some. I like keeping somebody. We like keeping someone to answer questions once things are done. So they're gonna hold their staff and point at this person running.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, repositioning themselves. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Or getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest you just sit tight
Ooh, suggestion.
there, or else you will die.
I mean, that seems aggressive and mean.
No. Like no. It's like, I suggest you just stay there.
What's the save?
It is 18. Oh, they made it.
Yep. Barely, but they made it. So,
Okay.
no, is what she says to you. In a very condescending manner.
We did give you a chance.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
No, I think that's it. You know,
Oh.
let me just double check. It's been no, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be it.
Uh-huh. Civ! You're muted.
I'm gonna hurl some hammers until this guy dies. Same guy up north.
Yep.
23 hits, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. That's another 10 on that guy.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. He's really not looking so great.
11 doesn't hit.
11
and
does not hit.
16?
16 does not.
Ooh.
You see it glint
Okay.
just off the side of his chainmail.
And I'm gonna reposition, but that's my turn.
Gunnar. You're muted, sir.
I'll go ahead and keep punching the guy to the north.
Yep. The guy who's damaged, mostly.
27 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
12 punchy punch damage.
Punchy punch damage is a lot. He is looking like he's got a full-on head injury. He
Okay.
does not look so great.
I will use my next attack, and a 16 does not hit.
A 16 does not
Correct.
hit.
Why not? With my bonus action, I will action surge and punch him again.
Ooh, very nice.
17,
17 hits.
7 more damage.
On the money. Exactly what you needed.
Okay, then I will, before my next attack, I'm gonna move 5-foot step
Yep.
and punch the guy that hurt my sister. Or attempt to and fail with a 13.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's
No problem.
he's not gonna happen. Alrighty. Where did my thing go?
Look at it. You exited it
Did I exited it?
because it's disappeared from me too. So
Okay. Well, that was silly. I was trying to move it and then I didn't mean to click it. Okay, so guy who's left. Okay, so this one is dead. And we'll just skip him. So this guy is going to turn around and try to stab you. Has a lot of things open with his long sword, but a 15 ain't going to do shit.
Nope.
And an 8 is F all. But, you know, they've got it and they're stabbing things.
You're
Yrsa.
pathetic. I'll just let him know he's pathetic.
That's
she
fair, that's valid.
turns to fully face the guy who hit her a couple times. Hit on her. That's how she's gonna do it. And be like, yeah, keep it coming. And like, you know, just her usual thing of making it weird. And give him a couple swings.
Okay, so you're hitting. the
Oh,
guy-
for a
Oh
crit?
no! Oh
the guy
boy!
behind you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. This guy.
So crit.
Yikes!
Oh, I get fun things as a barbarian, don't I?
Oh
Yes, you do.
man!
Oh boy.
Oh,
I
man.
gotta read now.
Oh no!
See, triumph, fail, initiative, blah 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 blah. Reckless
Oh,
attack.
God.
No, it's like an angry crit or something.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I'll do damage first.
See if we.
That's some nice bonus damage.
Jeez.
30
Christ.
Oof. He does
bonus
not like
damage, and maybe it's at a higher level where I get like an additional.
that.
Crit
Brutal
thing.
critical. Brutal critical is that higher?
I thought that was 9.
Yeah, I think that might be 9th level.
Yeah, I think that might be 9th level. So I don't
Almost
get that
there.
yet.
Soon.
Almost
Soon.
there. So close. So yeah, he'll take that for my first hit. And
Yeah, it's
then
9th
I'm gonna.
level.
I knew I was in the vicinity. I was like, it's close. I've GM'd a lot of barbarians first time playing. And then we're gonna swing up our oiled up bone daddy around for a little wombo combo. But I don't think a 15 will hit him.
No, but could you roll me a wisdom save?
I would love to. Wee 14,
Plus
Uh-oh.
2 because you're within 10 feet of me.
Hell yeah.
16.
16 is just what you needed.
Oh.
Wee.
Cool.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm just having a great time. I
Cool.
don't
Okay,
notice
so-
shit.
That one guy is dead, and Malin is just staying out of the way at the moment.
Yeah.
Harkin, however, is pissed that you stabbed him. He wishes to return the favor.
And I look really excited. Like I'm smiling, I'm grinning, and I'm like, yeah, keep it coming. Yeah.
You've made it
Me
weird.
again.
You made it weird.
Yeah, always. That's her thing. It's her thing.
He's
It's a
gonna
legit tactic.
go roll for 28.
Cool.
Well, yeah, it's 17. You gotta be 17.
Okay, so for him that counts as a crit. 12 plus another 2d6. For an
18
additional
halved.
18 halved. Yep. Yeah, he does get that beautiful crit on great weapon fighter thing.
Oh yeah, it's great.
25 is gonna hit you. For an additional 15 slashing.
Nice.
How you looking?
Let's see, that's also halved, so I'm not at half yet.
Oh, that's fair.
Um,
His mage friend, however.
Rage is great. It's just a great thing.
His mage friend, however, is displeased. And is gonna take our good and always
Like
faithful
60%
friend, magic missile.
Yeah.
And oh, that was not the button I wanted. There we go. 1, and I'm gonna cast 4 at one each at Ven, Gunnar, and
Okay.
Civ and Ursa. So
I take half damage.
for force damage.
Anything but psychic, baby.
Oh,
I'm a
'cause you
bear
took
totem.
Bear totem. There you go. 3 for Ven, 4 for Civ, 5 for Gunnar, and 5 for Ursa.
I got that. Boom.
But then she's
Ooh.
gonna try and like
That's my response. Ooh.
move herself a little bit, coming a little closer to Malin, but she's trying to stay
Harder.
Still making it weird. Ven.
Ven is going to kind of get in front
Mm-hmm.
and then just point their staff like your world goes dark. And I'm gonna cast blindness deafness.
What's the save on that?
It's a 18 con save.
Con save. That was the important part. She rolled a 13.
Blind.
She is blinded by the light.
That is my turn.
That makes sense. And we're gonna do a melting eyeball on her so we know she's blinded.
Yeah.
Civ.
I am gonna move around and reposition myself on the other side of this character.
Yep.
I am going to throw my hammers at the mage in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
A 12, I'm assuming misses.
Advantage.
Oh,
No.
because of
Blind.
blinded deafened?
Yeah, you have advantage because of blindness, deafness, although a 12 would still hit.
Oh,
well, also,
you
well,
wanted.
just in case it's a 20.
Oh.
Always
alright,
roll in case it's a crit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Always roll in case it's a crit.
You can do
I
30
am-
points of damage.
Going to, this just feels like me now, but I thought about it earlier and I'm going to continue to do it. After I hit them, I'm going to use trip attack.
Yep.
And they have to ignore that number. Oh no, that number is going to be added to the damage I roll here in a second. But they need to make a strength saving throw
Which
against a 16.
they have disadvantage on because they're blinded, correct? No.
Ability. I think it is. Let me just double check. I'm right on the blinded.
Like because we know that they have disadvantage on attack rolls and you have advantage on attack roll.
Blinded creatures automatically any ability that requires sight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Dex saves require
yeah,
sight.
Dex saves, yep.
But
Oh.
it's a dex save.
It's a
A
strength,
strength
save.
save.
Strength save. So that's not
Yeah.
I would say that they don't have disadvantage, but it's just a straight roll. But it's a 1.
It doesn't really
so
matter.
It doesn't matter.
You don't know what's coming. It's
Yeah,
a
You just got
surprise.
hit by a hammer, and it's just like.
And she is now also prone. She got hit by. There you go.
She should have just sat down. I said sit down.
And they took 14
Alex.
damage. I'm going to turn around and throw my other hammer at the individual next to, because I get disadvantage on people who are prone, so I'm just going to turn around, let them
Yeah.
deal with that. Throw it at the guy that Gunner
Yeah.
is fighting.
Yep. 25 is gonna hit.
25
Yep, that's gonna hit.
for 9 bludgeoning.
Oof.
Then for my, I'm gonna use action surge, and I'm going to use Commander's Strike, and ask Ursa very kindly if they would like to use their reaction and attack the guy they have been attacking. Just very kindly. Hey Ursa, how about you hit that guy again? And you just get to make your attack. I use and then add another D8 to your damage.
Oh hell yeah!
So roll an attack against Harkin. You only get to make one attack though.
Oh, we're gonna be great friends.
For the remainder of their life,
22
which is
22
probably
will
coming
hit.
up.
for
Oh,
18
boy.
plus your
A D8.
superiority die. A D8. I'll roll that.
Oh.
Yeah, go for it.
25.
God damn. Ooh.
Just a giggle of glee.
And
Yeah, he's
for my
not
final,
looking so great. He's looking kind of fucked up.
Yeah, this is like.
me
for my
again.
final bonus action, I'm gonna throw another hammer at the guy Gunner's fighting.
There you go.
There we go.
A
For
19
19?
will hit.
That'll be 9
I mean, bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Well, he's still up. There's that.
Oh,
Maybe he
Gun-
wishes he wasn't.
He
probably
really does.
not. No.
Gunnar.
Well, taking the cue from Civ, I will about face and attempt to punch the guy that just got hit with a hammer.
Oh, that's fair.
21 to
nice.
hit,
21 will hit.
7 punching damage,
Yes.
and 12
will
misses.
not hit. 12 will not
Um,
hit.
Trying to think if there's any bonus actions I want to take. Yes, I will bonus action healing word,
Okay. Whom?
sister.
That is an important person to healing word.
4 plus 2. 10 points.
Oh, excellent. Wow. Good
Rolled
roll.
max healing.
Hell yeah.
Good. Good.
And then that'll be my turn.
Very impressive. Okay, it's the guy who's been getting hit a lot's turn. He's going to take the 5-foot step
Oh.
next to Ursa.
Oh.
To make his life a little bit better and attack with advantage, because, well,
Oh yeah, great positioning.
yeah. For flanking. With his 2 attacks with his longsword for a 19
Yeah,
and a 15.
15 will not hit.
The 19 roll, though.
But when the 19 hits, and she's like, "Oh yeah, great positioning," and then he hits. She's like, "Oh, that's more like it."
Okay, so that's a 7 slashing damage.
Cool. That's fine.
It's like he's not. I mean, they're kind of what they are. Yrsa, your turn though.
Oh.
Wonderful. Let me math real fast.
Yeah, so round down.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like so excited. Math is hard. I've turned into Yrsa. There we go. I got it. I'm gonna go swing. Now that this other guy has finally decided to pay attention to me, it would be rude for me to not like pay attention back. So I'm gonna go for a classic, the old smack behind me and smack in front of me.
Yep.
So
The double
yeah,
smack that you've perfected.
I've perfected it. You have to pay attention to the guy behind you and in front of you. You know, it's important to distribute attention equally.
Yep.
So it gives everyone a good time. So that's for the guy behind me.
17 will hit.
For 13 damage, and then the guy in
15,
front of
right?
me.
15?
No, I've managed. If it's got an R in front of it, it's got rage. So that's
Okay.
what I've done. I've just made a second button, so it's roiled up. Bone Daddy, I guess, for
Okay.
raging. And then this is for the guy in front of me. 26.
Yeah, so the 26 is definitely gonna hit.
It's for 12.
Oof. How do you want to do this?
Oh boy.
Ooh, both of them are just one.
Just the guy, the second guy.
Get behind.
Oh.
The second guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
the guy who's
man.
been doing the most damage to you.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So I hit the guy behind me for 13, and he's still not down. This poor guy's it's like death by 1,000 paper cuts, and nice positioning. And then crush the guy in front of me, and then I'll go, that was fun. And then I'll turn around and go, now I can pay all my attention to you. And I just turn around to the guy. I hate for you to think I'm neglecting you.
Well, you know,
And I give him a
thing.
wink.
It is indeed a thing. You wink.
But I wink with the eye that's not on my brother's side, so he doesn't see me wink.
Your brother can roll a
Your brother
perception if
knows.
he-
Your brother
Wait,
knows.
Your brother
knows
knows,
you.
and
Your brother
But
knows
I-
you.
what is
Yes,
What
but
is-
Yrsa thinks
Yeah.
that this is subtle and
Yes,
smooth.
yes. No, I love it. I love it.
Okay. And that guy's dead, and Malin's over there, which means that Harkin's dead. The mage is still blinded and
Yeah, you're-
prone.
Mm-hmm.
The mage is going to get up,
Be not prone. That's a good choice.
be not prone.
I mean, unless that's what you're
Or
into.
just or play dead. Play dead is maybe a better option at this moment, maybe.
oh no, the mage is gonna say fuck this shit, and Misty step the fuck out. Misty step away 30 feet into the trees, and then run.
Like,
While
would-
blind?
I didn't say it was a good idea. I just
You
said
just hear a
she's
smack in the
doing
background.
it.
I was
Oh,
gonna
no,
say,
no,
can
no,
we
no.
make like a save or
they have
something
to.
to have her
They
not
have to
hit a
see.
tree?
They have to see if he's made.
Misty
Oh, to
step?
Misty Step. That's right. Has to be a point you can see.
I thought it was
Uh-oh.
a
I
think
point
it
you
is.
could see. You were correct. They cannot Misty step then.
So
I have been. I have tried. I have tried. I have tried Misty stepping.
And then
It's like
nothing
a,
happens.
You are correct. She cannot Misty step. You know what she can do
She
though?
can still
sucks for
run.
her.
You know what she can do? Hold on.
In the direction, just
Hold
choose a
on.
direction and
Just
go.
choose a direction and do your best. I do have 45 movement speed though. I will catch you. If I could see you.
And that is a threat.
Cool. It's gonna be a disadvantage, but she's gonna roll a firebolt at Ven.
Okay, that's fine.
Fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
Totally
Actually,
valid.
no.
Just
Can't
trying
see.
something.
No. I'm sorry. It's not going to be a firebolt at Ven. That would be entirely something.
Oh god, it's the other one.
So here's an interesting point of order. You want to know what spell does not require sight?
Fireball.
Fireball.
I know this from experience.
Yep,
I'm
she's
like,
going
I'm just
to
gonna
cast-
consider it on myself. Let's go.
Fireball. Well, no, she doesn't even have to do that. She's just going to cast Fireball in a general location where she knows where people were, in a general idea. So
Yeah.
she's just going to cast Fireball on all of
That's
you.
fair. That's fair enough.
And she is going to cast it at 5th level because she can.
I get advantage on this save.
Ooh.
Because I'm
If
a
we're within
barbarian
10
and it's a
Need
dex save.
A dex save.
And
Yep.
allies within 10 feet get a +2.
Oh,
their
she
save.
rolled
Yeah.
like shit on the first part.
17 for my dex save.
You need a 14.
Okay.
Ah, 12.
Ven is unfortunately outside the zone.
Oh, am I outside the zone? Or yeah. Okay.
'cause-
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
in the zone. I'm in the
You're-
fireball zone, but
No,
I'm
you're
not in the.
You're not
save-
in the fireball zone.
Oh.
She can't precisely cast.
Oh,
it.
she can't.
Just generically
Oh
cast it.
no.
She just cast it at the general largest group of people.
Oh, this dude's.
Sound this direction.
Oh,
Ah,
this dude's. This dude's boned.
this
Oh,
dude's
no.
boned.
R.I.P. Never forget that guy.
she killed her own dude. I didn't say it was a smart choice.
Oh, well,
but-
that's gonna make Yursa mad because I didn't. I just about to give him my full attention. Oh man.
So
I mean,
that's
it's-
37. If you failed the save, it's 37 points of damage. If you succeed the save, it's half damage. For
And if it's
Ursa,
me, it's a quarter
first
damage.
Exactly.
Fireball
Oh.
out of nowhere. This guy's incinerated.
She's just like, fuck you all.
You have a bad sense of
Okay.
direction.
And then she's
I love it.
going
That's right.
to, like I said, attempt to run.
Yeah.
Cast fireball and run.
Okay.
How's this guy doing? You just took a fireball.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh well, then now Yursa's upset because I was about to have a lot of fun.
He is a big old crispy critter.
Oh. And they look you.
Well, yeah. All of them are. Oh God. Okay, well, she's running, but
Oh,
like she
and
still
she's
has-
45 feet away. That's great. That's
she
perfect for me.
needs to make it. She can try and save out of the blinded.
The blinded is a con save, right?
Yeah. Yes.
She crits.
Ooh.
Okay. She's
At
okay.
the end of her turn, she's
She
cast.
crits.
She-
At the
yeah.
end of her
And then it's
turn,
like,
she is no
oh.
longer blinded.
Okay.
So she'll see me coming. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do something mean. I think.
Okay. Ven, it's your turn.
All right. I'm
Do
gonna
it.
cast guiding
Be
bolt
mean.
on her. Guiding bolt. Go. Whoever's next.
I mean, fair. What is your? Well, you have to roll for it, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm looking for my. Did I put in the? Yes, I did put in the.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes the spells you have
Oh,
to
it's-
like manually add in the damage, but the description's
shit.
there, and you're like, why?
Yeah.
There we
exactly.
go. 25.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna hit.
Well, it's a level 1. I just like with 9 radiant points, but like glowing, and next person has advantage. So go for it.
Awesome.
Yep.
How is everyone else? How's everybody? Is anyone dead in our thing? Everyone's still okay?
Yeah, just like half.
Okay.
I
I'm
have half health.
almost to half health now.
Okay.
But that took a lot of things to get
Okay.
me there, so I'm fine.
Good.
I'm
Pretty
I'm
good. I'm
fine.
the guy. Got
Yeah,
everything.
it took me.
pretty
It took a fireball to get me
Kale
there.
might be the most hurt if he's still alive.
Yeah. Mikhail is not currently breathing
Okay.
again.
Gunner's got heals too,
I'll.
at least.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'll go next just in case if things happen, I can do a heal.
All right.
Just redundancy. If there's more than one healer, and I would like to keep Kale alive. So that is Ven's turn. Ven.
Civ.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick little second wind.
Everybody chase.
Get 10 health back. Then 5, 10, 15, 20. I will throw my hammer at this person.
You get advantage because of the
Guiding
You're
bolt.
so right.
Damn.
You're so
25
right.
will hit.
For a 10 bludgeoning.
She is still up.
That's okay. I got another one.
That will advantage, but your 26 will definitely hit.
For another 10 bludgeoning damage.
And that's gonna hit her right in the side of the temple, and just you see her head shock over to the side, and she puppet falls as she is hella dead.
Dang it!
Bye.
And we are out of initiative at the moment.
We told her to just stay there.
I-
But...
I run over and kick her for good measure. Just to make
Keep the
myself
rage
feel
up
a
one
little
more
better.
turn.
Yeah, just keep the rage up one more turn. Yeah,
All right.
just a kick.
Another cure wounds on
Mikhail?
yeah, but
I will at the same time.
actually if you want to do it, I'm gonna try something else.
Okay.
I was going to
Also.
expend total of 10 points of lay on hands
Mhm.
to remove one disease and one poison.
Okay, I was thinking about that too, but I will heal if you're gonna expend that.
Yeah.
So we can both like heal. Heal it.
So
this
he
poor
was
guy.
poisoned. He was magically poisoned. Which is
Excellent,
why
good
he was
job.
not healing.
job.
But that will, between the two of you, you can get him up. He is still not stable. He definitely seems to be suffering from a
Yeah.
lingering malaise that goes with the poisoned.
Mhm.
You've removed the poison, but the after effects of the poisoned condition are lingering.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
And Malin is going to come back in and be concerned about Mikhail in a quasi-professional manner, right? Like, obviously, he's employed Mikhail to be his bodyguard, but they're still friendly with each other. He's not a shithead. He's checks
Aw.
on his
I
employees.
mean, he could be, you never know. But that's
He's
good.
not
That speaks well.
currently. He's
That
not
speaks well.
currently. He's very much showcasing the fact that he is a positive. He is a good employer at the moment.
Mhm.
But I think that's where we're going to end it for tonight, because we did start late, but we went an extra hour. Thank you, everyone. But I think we'll pick up next time with the question of Malin and Mikhail. And next time we'll have, tokens for them. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, all of my fabulous players, for playing with me tonight. Thank you for sharing all of this love and joy and bringing so much fun to this table. That was what the problem was. I had multiple of those open, apparently. And I would like to go around. Let's go in reverse order. Share some love, share some joy, share where we can find you on the internet. And we'll start with PB.
Hello, I'm PB from @PBPlaysInside, where you can find me over on Twitch. Right now, I am just doing a bunch of prep for a bunch of different games coming up in, it is March, actually, in a couple of weeks. I will be playing Letters to the Stars with my best friend Nilly, and inspired by some people you may know. And
It's so good.
I was enamored when I watched y'all play, and so I'm going to be doing some prep for that game over on my stream for probably the next 2 weeks, because a lot of big ideas, but let's see how much time we actually have to, and by we I mean I have to make everything work. Then coming up in April, I'm planning on doing a lot of just TTRPG stuff in general, so trying to prep as many games as I can. So the month of March is otherwise known as Prep Month. So if you guys like watching TTRPG and OBS prep work and some graphic stuff, feel free to stop on by at PP Plays Inside over on Twitch.
Indeed, it's a lot of fun. I greatly enjoy hanging out when PB's doing all that prep work and doing all the design work that goes with it because they are fabulous. And then next up, Lynn, how you doing? How you feeling? How's life going for you?
Oh, good. This was so much fun. Yeah, there was. Should have just stood there. Didn't get attacked by like a bunch of hammers, you know. But hey everyone, I'm Lynn. Gremlin art pretty much everywhere. On Blue Sky you can find my art and what I'm doing. Next time you will see me is on Tuesday. On Water DMs where we're gonna be playing more Shadow Scar, which is like ninjas through the multiverse, where we successfully infiltrate an auction. And I get to play a teen idol turned ninja. So that's always fun.
Very impressive. Very impressive, and you should follow Lynn and follow their art and also follow all the games they are in because fabulous, all of it.
Phenomenal.
Oh yes, and PB says, I loved the divine cop moment from Lynn, from Ven. Total badass.
thanks.
I agree. Agree. Hashtag agree.
Yeah.
What? Share some your favorite.
I love yours. So hilarious for the comments. Like everyone's just like every enemy. It's gonna be on them for like they're gonna regret fighting any of us. It's so funny.
Indeed. It'll be great. Speaking of Ursa, hey Lindy, how are you?
Hi, it's me, Life of Lindy, aka Yursa Elfjarl. Today was fun. I realized last night during the session, I was like, oh no, Yursa's one of those. Oh, this is gonna be terrible, but wonderful, but terrible at the same time. I'm gonna have to keep thinking of new ways to make things weird. So happy to be here and it's a creative challenge. We're gonna treat it like that because bless her heart. You can find me online at LaughLoveLindy, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube's, whatever. I'm not active on most of them, but I'm there. I'll get the notification. I'll check it out. I'll try to get good. But you can find me on Twitch maybe tomorrow night. It's a little up in the air because we abruptly finished our Critical Role's Call of the Netherdeep campaign last week. So we will have a one-shot, or we won't. You'll have to just be surprised tomorrow night. But Tuesday we should have a Ghost of Saltmarsh, where they just solved a murder mystery at sea, and now they're getting to port where all the consequences of previous actions might be catching up with them, and maybe a new arc of the campaign. And starting not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday on my channel, March 12th, will be the beginning of my new Call of Cthulhu campaign that I have written. Tracks of Terror, set in 1883, starting on the Transcontinental Railroad in the old Wild West, with a wonderful, lovely, predominantly UK cast and crew. A few non-UK people, but mostly UK, so it's in the 2:30 Eastern time slot. But the VODs will be up on YouTube and on Twitch later, so just it'll be a time. If you like Susanna Grace, Frost from Fire, Hot Flakes Tom, Hollow Tale, Doc Rimbaud, and Kate Madison, you're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be good. And Traveler on Friday.
Traveler on Friday.
Channel.
Yeah, on Troopers
Premiere
channel.
of season 6. It's gonna be epic.
All of the good times, all of the fun. And then first of all, watch that Call of Cthulhu campaign because all of those people are fabulous performers and their Call of Cthulhu fun is absolutely epic. Also, Lindy writes good games.
Oh, and my love goes to Civ for being like, just like willing to go along with it and like just listen and be like, well, probably slowly being traumatized over time, or going numb, one of the two. Because I think technically Gunner's friend, but I'm like, hey, you're not my brother. I'm gonna tell you stuff. Also, Ven's like weirdly mature for how old they look, so I feel like you're more on my level.
That's.
I'm here for that. I'm here for this blossoming friendship.
I am here for it. I am here for all of this. So, Last but never least in our group of fabulousness, hey Chris, how are you? How are you doing? And do you regret being the upright brother yet?
No, no, not at all. I love that Gunnar is the doting brother. He also is the one that, like, if someone actually wrongs Yrsa, he's going to let his dark side out. But we'll see if that ever happens. No, my name's Chris Geary. You can find me at that on Blue Sky, technically on Hive as well, but I haven't logged in quite some time. So find me on Blue Sky. You'll find me here on Sundays as I take the role of Gunnar and try to be the shining light of this party. We shall see. My star for tonight has to go with how well Ven played like the straight man in this whole comedy for the evening. Like, that character was perfectly just like on point, constantly giving us that baseline the entire time. And many of the jokes probably would not have hit the way they did without it. So much love to you, Lynn. I appreciate the effort.
Indeed, all of the good things, and follow all of these wonderful people because they are absolutely fabulous. As for me, hey all, you know me. I'm at Deirdre Donlan on Twitter, or Praxagorthesmia4. You can see me around here on Twitch. Prax the Bard over on Instagram, Hive, and Blue Sky, and I kind of try and spend time on all of them. I don't always succeed. But if you want to support the channel and all of the fun, interesting things that we do here, there is a Ko-Fi. It exists. You can donate to it or not. Your choice. There's also a merch store. There is no more Vampires for Nixon, but there will be sometime this week a new piece of merch going up because Barbarians with Body Counts is a thing. And we need it. We just need it. If you missed out on any of the intros for these wonderful, fabulous players and their interesting characters, there is, excuse me, a YouTube. The YouTube will be updated this week. I promise. It's all exporting and going. One last point. We will not be having a game next week because I will not be here. I have to go root my friend on because she got her first paying performance role since COVID, and everyone should go bother Kelly the Opera Geek and give her lots of love because, you know, she deserves it. And also she's doing the opera thing but also still promoting the stream to MN and MS, and if you know why, you know why. But good for Kelly. So we will not have a game next week as I will be in St. Petersburg, Florida. Although Lindy will appreciate this, the show is a little night music. And, you know, Sondheim level of dick jokes and, you know, fun times. Just Lindy level of lewd. It's great. It'll be great. But, if you haven't seen A Little Night Music, there you go. Go look up the film at least. It's a thing that exists and it's epic. But so we will not have a game next week, but we will still have lots of fun, and we'll be back in 2 weeks to find out what's going on with Malin and Mikhail and all of this wonderfulness. But we're going to attempt to raid somebody. I mean, Joe's up. Little Cup of Joe's up. We can, or they're starting soon.
Yeah, that seems about right for the time slot.
She's just starting, so they are just starting, excuse me. Yeah, let's go raid over Joe and send them some love. But have yourselves a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you again for being here, and I promise next time we will not be late. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.